Bro, it was thundering. It was pouring down. I'm like, yo, bro.
What's up with your will? Why your will still? What's up with you?
My will gone, bro.
You gotta get over with, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel for you.
She like, my tires is bad. I was like, oh. Lord, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
Girls' tires be bald as shit.
And then they tell you last minute when to do something to it. That joint be like at the very end when the joint about to break apart. Oh, I need new tires.
That joint be smooth like a leather jacket. Like, sis, that shit ain't got no grip.
With pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told how them cats was lying.
Yo, what's up, family? This is your guy H, and welcome to another episode of Authentic Basement. This is episode 12, guys. Yes, I said episode 12 of Authentic Basement, and we're so glad that you came to join us on today's episode. What is Authentic Basement? Again, is a platform that we created as fellas, man, coming together and having real conversations on whatever topic that comes up, right? Being authentic, right? Giving your everyday viewers the perspective of sports. It could be, politics. It could be sex. It could be men versus women. Whatever the topic is, man, we just being real about it, right? Because that's what the world needs. We need some real live people talking real and giving real game. And that's what we do. So it's your man H, your man Coach Jew, Mr. Jonesy over there. You can see looking fly. The jersey is fly. What is that, Mike Vick?
Yeah.
That joint costs like $300, didn't it?
Something like that.
And you got 2 chains on again.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry. That's Mr. Jonesy for you. And of course, you got Mr. Mad Promo, Mr. AKA Porn Star, Mr. AKA Pornhub, Mr. AKA Subscribe Twice or He Will Steal Your Wife. About 3 weeks ago, he dressed in Miami Vice. Today, he's just feeling nice, man. We got Mr. Madfest coming up soon, too.
Madfest is going to be crazy.
That's going to be a horn fest.
Until Madfest is over, I'm just Madfest.
That's going to be a horny fest, though.
I'll change my Instagram name to Madfest.
That's what I was about to say. You got to change your gram.
That joint going to be a horny fest, though.
For sure. I mean,
You coming?
Listen, I literally... What'd he say?
You going? Anybody taking you?
Oh, we starting off good.
I'm going to support my brother. I'm going to say happy birthday to my brother like I did last year.
Okay.
Or you just going to say happy birthday?
Yeah, I'm going to have good intentions. That's it.
Good intention.
For sure.
Okay.
Because the Lord is always watching.
Absolutely, Vic.
Amen.
You heard us say it last
We
time.
learned that last week.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Jonesy coming too, man. We're coming together and leaving together. We going and
Hold
leaving
on.
together.
Jonesy coming to Madfest?
Yeah, we going and leaving together.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Let's hold on, Jones.
Don't do
That's
no
true?
get ready with me that day because you want to change your clothes when you leave.
Let's ask Jonesy the real truth. Is that the real truth, Jonesy?
Nah.
Okay. Here we go.
Jonesy said, I'll tell that nigga happy birthday on his real day, Monday.
What you practicing being a cop? You heard?
I was asking, was you going to the event?
You heard?
I was asking, was you going to the event?
That's my brother. Why wouldn't I go say happy
Man,
birthday?
listen, there will be a behavioral section and a non-behavioral
There you go.
at the party, man, at the festival. Man, I just want
Feds
everybody
in
to come
this
and have a
joint.
good time, man. Do what y'all do.
What side you going to be on?
I have been sending out permission slips for people in relationships. So you got to get your permission slip signed to come. So, you know what I mean? But listen, this ain't about Madfest right now. It is way more important things at hand right now.
A lot.
For sure.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
The Lakers finally got their superstar.
The next coming.
They finally got their superstar, man. And we're going to start this joint off different because we know y'all been waiting to hear this, man. So, Mr. Jonesy, we all know you're a Lakers fan.
He took that big gulp of water.
Ex-Lakers fan.
This is about to go down.
X.
It's about to go down.
We know you're excited. You text the group chat when it happened that you were ecstatic that y'all finally got y'all player that y'all needed to get y'all over the hump. So we're going to let you start, man. I know you feeling good. You feeling great because we excited. That's the next coming right there. That's the answer.
Honestly, this is proving everything I've been saying about Brian all these years. All these years, right? He's 4-6, right? But people look at it like, oh, his teams wasn't good enough, this, that, and the third. But my whole thing is how you know all these years he ain't been asking for these players. He wasn't asking for Darren Williams and Andrew Bogut. He wasn't asking for Jordan Clarkson. He wasn't asking for D Rose. Like, he wasn't asking for all these players. So he gets exactly what he wants, right? This is about to be a shit show. JJ Redick is on a 2-and-out if he lasts 2 seasons. Everybody always complain what people say. LeBron never had a veteran coach, right? But every time you get the opportunity to get a veteran coach or somebody with more experience, You go for a nigga that ain't never coached a day in his goddamn life. What is that? And then this is my whole thing with, I'm not even gonna get into the nepotism thing because I don't care about that, because people complain about it more than they cheer for it. Because people suffer from it more than they benefit from it. So if you complain about it 95% of the time, you at a job, you gotta train somebody who related to management or whatever, and they are in a higher position than you, and you're training them and they're making more than you complain about it. But in this position, you happy about it because you like Brian. I don't got no issue with that. Brian accomplished the impossible. But my whole thing is Bronny an NBA player?
Yes.
Does he deserve this?
Yes, on the Lakers.
I don't think he deserves
He
this.
deserved to be on the Lakers.
Listen, I don't mind you getting your son wherever you get him if he's an NBA player. But he not an NBA player, bro. This about to be a shit show. And the last thing is, when Chris Paul and Rondo was fighting, Rondo was a Laker. Chris Paul played for the Rockets.
He a part of the banana boat.
I don't care, bro. Who did LeBron go grab?
His man, his brother that's a part of his
Exactly.
clique.
So when Bronny fucking up and the coach start yelling at Bronny, what you think Brian gonna do?
Nothing, because I think he understands and respect that come on, bro. It's a job. It's his job here, though. Now, as long as he's not going like berating Bronny in front of people and stuff like that, cool. But I mean, here's the thing. I'm cool with black privilege, bro. We don't get it. This is a sign of black privilege. We need it, right? This is a sign of nepotism. It's nepotism across the board. I'm awarding it. I'm with Steven Jackson. He said it, man. This is black privilege, and I love it.
But,
do his numbers
a lot
warrant
of times you're supposed to use your privilege to get ahead of something, right? So that's selfish privilege, because that ain't helping the Lakers win,
Exactly.
right? So listen, just put it in perspective, right? These niggas got like 8 episodes on the podcast, right? He just wanted to show niggas that JJ Redick knew the game and he could really break down basketball. Them niggas got a podcast together, and this nigga just so happened to walk in to be the Lakers' next coach. Then he got his son drafted when the nigga wasn't even the 3rd best player on his team. Like, come on, bro. In college,
Bro, he had a heart attack a year ago.
I'm glad you said
that. They didn't know the young boy was going to live.
I'm glad you said that. Let me ask you a question.
I think he is ahead.
Name me a player that's in the NBA right now that didn't cook in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But Bronny used to cook in high school, though.
He averaged 14, bro.
He didn't cook in high school. He wasn't the best player on Sierra King.
Look at what Patrick
all.
Beverly
He was top
averaged.
100 ESPN.
Bro,
Because of his name, bro.
look at what Patrick Beverly averaged in high school. And this is a nigga in the NBA that's going to give you 7 points a game. Look at what Kendrick Perkins averaged in high school. And this is a nigga that's going to give you 5 a game.
Picking on Austin Rivers. That nigga was the #1 player in the nation.
It. But
like, in high school.
But
and they call him a bum.
But the thing is, like, I watched Bronny in high school. I seen some of his games, right? Maybe he wasn't off the charts in his scoring, but his defensive prowess was crazy, right? His court viewship was crazy. How he viewed the court, how he got his teammates involved. Like, that stuff matters, man. Like, that stuff all matters.
You do know. Just because you played great in high school don't mean it translates to college, and just because you played great in college don't always translate.
Kendrick Perkins is a good sign of that. He averaged 29 points in high school.
Yeah,
1-2 chips, and he stunk in the league. I understand that.
But when you the third, not even the top 5 player on one of the corniest college teams, D1 teams, in one of the worst conference, the Power 5 conference.
Mind you, he only played 19 games too. He missed like
it don't matter.
19 games, bro, is a lot of time to show, and you averaging 4
compared to the young boys that played 30 something games, and they had off the summer to work out.
So I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that analogy, right? Because the thing about it is, bro, if I got less games to prove myself, my stats should be better. Because if I go out and score 20, 15, 16, my stats gonna look good for 19 games more than a nigga that scored 10, 12, 14, 120 joint. He's playing 30 plus games. My stats gonna look better. So why is my stats still worse than everybody else when I had less games to play?
I just think it's because it's Brian, bro. We hating again. That's how I feel, man. Like I
don't think it's hating. I just think if he was worthy of it, nobody would have a problem of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it was Bryce, right? And Bryce, let's I don't know how tall Bryce is.
6'6".
Bryce is 6'6", right?
Taller than Bronny.
So this is the thing. When you have somebody like, I was telling somebody about Victor Wembanyama, and he was like, he too thin, he this, he that. I'm like, yeah, he thin, but he like 7'4", and he has guard dribbling abilities. That's a unicorn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All they got to do is put some weight on him, and that's going to work. If you have an NBA size body, then you'll be fine. But Bronny is 6'1",
Mm-hmm.
and from what I'm hearing, he cannot play the point guard position. So what else is he going to play?
So what I'm saying is, give him a chance. Like this, like everybody been saying it. This is time to prove himself. He don't have to necessarily make the team, bro. Like at the end of the day, he don't. So if he's gonna come in and be a dud, because 9 times out of 10 he gonna be in the G League anyway. Like let's be for real, he's probably barely gonna be on the team.
He should have went there before the
He
NBA.
should have went there
Yeah.
first.
But what I'm
Should've
saying
went
is
there
get
first.
a young boy a chance. Like you
No,
never
we're
know.
not.
He make some people wasn't tough in college and did transform their game in the league.
But them niggas came in undrafted as well. They got a poster that of niggas that's
Exactly.
undrafted that became champions,
Exactly.
defensive players of the year, like niggas like Caruso and stuff like that. Niggas undrafted playing in G League for 4 or 5 years and then come to the NBA on a fucking just because the team is 10 people hurt.
I got good. He better than Patrick McCaw,
No.
and he's still in the G League. That boy been
I'm saying
buried.
Patrick
That boy
McCaw-
been
Only
buried
reason,
in the G League.
but Juice, only reason why I'm saying that, only reason why I'm saying that is because
And now he on the fucking Delaware Sixers.
only reason why I'm saying that is because that I'm going off of college stats. But I like what I've seen in the NBA combine. He was balling. He was keeping up with
Eric,
all the dudes that got drafted.
I got a question for you, right? How many other players did you see highlighted in that?
in the NBA combine.
Yeah.
Not
Did
a
you
lot.
see
It was
anything
about
did you see anything
Bronny.
about the number 1 pick?
It was about Bronny because the reason why, because they know he probably shouldn't have been drafted. That's why they talking about it.
But that's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying. You could put somebody's good moments in a time capsule. Like you might look at a game where he make 3 threes. Nigga might have went 3 for 12 that game. We're only seeing the good things.
And I think the only reason ain't no crazy uproar, because this might be one of the weakest draft classes I've seen.
It is. It's terrible.
That's probably why, bro. This
terrible.
last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this ain't going over. I don't give a fuck who LeBron is. That nigga's not getting drafted. I don't care.
This draft class is terrible.
Yeah, I didn't know the top. I didn't know the top 5 niggas. Like
It's
I knew
terrible.
like one person out of them.
Right. And
Like,
that
it was
boy,
crazy.
he just a bleed.
I don't know who he drafted.
boy. Like,
Whoa. Yo.
He a bleed, bro.
I respect Jared McCain.
he's
bro.
a bleed,
I
bro.
respect Jared. That
He's
boy's a bucket.
He about to have a whole Wells
Listen,
Fargo
that boy's
painting
a
their nails,
bucket.
nigga.
Right.
Yeah, if he
Right.
better hoop. He
boy-
come in.
Oh,
He
he
come
can-
in.
oh, he
don't-
can hoop.
Let him.
That boy-
I ain't
Come
say he
on,
can't. I know he can shoot.
That boy-
Remember-
But let him come.
Remember
Let
what
him.
he
Let him
said
do
right
that
now.
TikTok with his
That boy
nails
is bucket.
painted and losing.
All right,
We gonna
I'll put
eat him
this out
alive,
there.
Paul.
I guarantee, unless he fight his urges, H gonna come in here with him a clean jersey on. He gonna buy a jersey. Cause boy gonna hoop. He can hoop.
He can shoot.
That's like,
No, he can hoop.
he can hoop, bro. He's a
Okay.
bucket.
I was happy when we got him. I'm not. I wasn't saying I'm not, but
You
I'm
gonna paint your nails
saying
black?
I'm not paying my nails, bro.
You already go to get them done. Why not paint them?
Nigga, I'm not paying them. They gonna stay clear like they. I'm a man, bro. I'm not paying.
Alright, so
I'm
while we on sports though, I got a question. Right, shit came across my Instagram and I was like, damn, I wonder what niggas think. The greatest fictional athlete of all time.
fictional.
Yeah, so like you got Willie Beeman, Joanna Man,
all
shit like that.
right.
Motherfuckers from
my
movies and shit.
God.
I'm going Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Damn, that's tough.
You can't say that because he a real player.
No, but he was fictional.
You can't say that though.
Jesus
That-
Shuttlesworth
but
is not a real player.
I understand that, but
Ray
Ray
Allen-
Allen is a real player, nigga.
Oh no,
That was-
no.
you can't use that.
Butch McRae.
Airbud? It's like no.
I was about to say
Butch
Airbud,
McRae.
nigga.
Butch McRae.
For real.
Airbud played
what's-
every
Airbud
song.
was crazy.
What was Butch McRae? That's Penny and Blue Chips.
I ain't
Penny
see blue
Hardaway?
chips.
Yeah,
I ain't see blue chips.
No,
I'm gonna go.
You
with
think he's
Butch
better
McRae.
than
bro, we can't
Penny?
use real players, bro.
Yeah, Penny was better than Ray.
We can't use real players, bro.
Nah, I go.
All right, so we don't use real players.
No,
All right, what
you
going,
can't.
Juice?
I go Bobby Joe. I go Bobby Joe from Glory Road. I go Bobby Joe. He was tough.
So we can't use real players. I'm gonna go Kyle
Wait,
Watson.
damn, he a real player. Shit.
Kyle Watson.
Yeah, Bobby Joe a real player. I
I'm
forgot.
going Monstars.
Damn.
Nigga, that's
Stick
not
with
one
one.
player.
Nigga,
bro.
they
It's a whole
fictional,
team.
nigga. It don't matter. I'm going to
a
Monster.
whole team.
Give me
Gotta
the
pick up
little
player.
skinny, the little skinny little
He
alien
a
boy.
player. Willie Beeman, cause I thought Bobby Joe a real player.
Willie Beeman.
Willie Beeman.
Willie Beeman.
Willie Steam.
Oh, I know who I'm going. I'm going Happy Gilmore, bro.
Adam Sandler.
Nigga was no
Yeah, he
athlete.
won some shit.
Yo, he can really hoop though, bro.
You gonna go
No, Happy Gilmore is golf though. That's his golf character.
But he can go. You know where I'm going? You know where I'm going?
He definitely used to be balling.
I'm going Nelly.
In what movie?
And what's the joint? When they was in prison. With Adam Sandler. He
Oh,
was
the
a running
Longest
back.
Yard?
Yeah, longest
Oh,
yard.
Longest Yard.
I'm going Nelly, running back. Nelly was killing him on there, dog.
Wait,
Killing.
Wait, you gonna go with Happy Gilmore over
Killing.
Waterboy?
Yo,
Shit out, bro.
I was just watching that joint yesterday
Only
too.
because
You
golf is,
tripping?
Only because golf is such a hard game, bro. Golf
No,
is
you
tough.
tripping, dog. Water,
Golf is
nigga,
tough, and to go from not playing to being winning some real shit.
same thing at Waterboy to not playing to being a retard.
That shit was just
No
all-
offense,
God
we
damn.
respect all our people.
All right, this episode we gotta restart.
We respect,
yo.
we respect all our. Listen, everybody has a gift and a purpose in this world.
Dog, he's
But
not just
to
using that
go
word.
from being mentally challenged to an all-American football player, come on, bro.
He ain't go to the league though.
He didn't want
you
to.
don't know that.
He didn't want to. He said it. He
You
said he
know
gonna
that.
stay in
We
college.
didn't. He didn't go to the league.
They ain't give it a part.
He said he was gonna stay in
My
college.
man won some of the highest honors in golf, bro. You can't like that. I'm going.
That nigga was last place until the very end, bro. He talking about the highest honor.
What he want? So that means he's good at clutch. Dame time? Happy time? Like, come
He
on, bro.
said the
Stop it.
highest honor.
Stop it, bro. All right, don't worry about it.
That's a good question though. That's a real good question.
If I really had
That's
to
a
think
that's a live question right there,
It's crazy because I had it on my list, but I didn't think about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna think about it before these niggas. I had like the greatest answer ever, so I'm gonna answer when they answer. So that's why. But if I get time to think about it, I'll swing back on y'all niggas.
That's it. We gotta bring that back up, dog. Cause I got some people, bro. That's a good
Yeah.
joint. But have y'all niggas use real players?
Because if you doing teams, if you doing
I did
the
say
Monstars,
Bobby Joe. That's my fault.
If
Bobby
you
Joe
doing the
player.
Monstars, I'll take the Mighty Ducks.
Or I'm gonna say Wesley Snipes in the baseball joint.
I think Wesley Snipes and White Man Can't Jump.
Oh,
You talking
Major
about
League?
Yeah,
baseball?
Major League. I'm gonna take Wesley Snipes in that.
Nah, I'm taking him.
No, cause Woody
Woody Harrelson.
he overdid him in that joint.
No,
So
he
you got
did not.
get him in that.
No,
he was
he
the
did
best
not.
baseball player in a Major League movie. He was the best baseball player.
He was better than Billy Hoyle in White Man Can't
No, he
Jump.
wasn't, bro. No, he wasn't. Billy Hoyle took that movie. No, he lost to him. So you can't say that. He lost to him.
He ain't lose to him.
He did.
They never lost. They never played 1-on-1.
Yes, they did.
When?
The first game, they was playing the pig.
They was. That's not.
It don't matter. He lost.
All right, so H. So if you play me in 100 and I win, I'm a better player than you.
We know that's not true, but in shooting, that will prove you
See,
better than me.
that's why I don't like the nigga that we was talking about
I just
earlier
talk-
because
what I
the
just say.
metrics of how you look at like
In shooting, I would
No,
say
but
you're
you
better
said-
than me
said
because you
that He was a
won.
better player because he lost to him in pig. You didn't say he was a better shooter.
But that
You
don't
said
apply if y'all play
But
pig.
if we play, you saying it don't apply. That don't make
Yeah,
sense.
you right. You right. You right.
H is never gonna say that I'm a better player than.
We help, well,
He like fuck that. I'll say I'm wrong about this story before I say you better.
well, you right. You right. Oh, he's staying with the Clippers?
Oh,
Nah, he opting out.
No, James Harden reaches 2 years to stay with the Clippers.
oh.
It's a good
Man,
job.
Niggas don't ever
Sorry.
want to win.
So
Let's get into it, man. I brought this up the other day. How do we feel about the Kelly Stafford comment, and what would be your reaction hearing that from your own
so
personal spouse?
if the viewers don't know,
Oh man,
She's a whore.
if the viewers don't know, let's fill the.
She's a whore.
So a clip came out
Whore.
of a podcast of Matt Stafford, NFL quarterback, his wife, saying that she fucked on the backup quarterback
Whore.
to make him jealous or whatever the case may be, make him play better or some shit. I don't know what the
White privilege.
correlation is, and I don't know why she's saying this. Many years later, they got daughters together. All that. This nigga's one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history.
Super Bowl champion.
Like for sure.
Dummy.
Look how much Peyton Whitney my man is pouring on this. This is crazy.
Whore.
All right, so listen, hold up. So on this topic, let's go to the two married people. And y'all, if y'all in this position,
no,
y'all wives go on a podcast.
no. That shit is.
I'm outta here,
never,
bro.
Ever happen.
I'm out of here. And I'm getting her back.
Never, ever
I'm
happened.
getting her back. I'm letting you know I'm going to get you back. That's just facts. I'm telling you. I'm going to get you back.
Bro, I'm not going for that.
I'm not either, but I'm telling you
What that mean,
before I
though,
end it, I'm getting you
whoop
back.
nobody's ass, but
I'm getting you
I'm
back.
not going for that. Like I'm.
So it's over.
Why do you even feel comfortable to be talking about some ex? And you got
That's what
like
I'm saying. That's years ago.
Right.
and you still look like you trying to spin the block. Like nah,
That's crazy,
bro.
bro.
She definitely looked like she was still craving bull. That's the craziest.
Yo, did you hear what Maurice Claret was saying? Yo, he was grinding her up, bro. Maurice Claret was grinding
I forgot
her
about
up.
that nigga.
Dog, he was on this only I'm shouting out another pod only for this reason. Cause you know I always come at my bro for that, but on
We know you're a hypocrite, bro. It's cool.
Yeah.
but you know I do my research. But on what's the name of the show? Cam and Mace Jones.
Oh yeah.
Maurice Claret
Oh,
was on
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Y'all did go check. Yo,
I seen that, John. I seen that. I seen
He
that.
was grinding her up. He was like, "What the?" He was like, "Yo, my wife." And his wife was there, bro. He's like, "Yo, it'll be over." She know that it's a wrap. Because what is the purpose? Why are you bringing that up? Like, what is your intentions? Your intentions is to get attention from something in regards to that matter, or to get that nigga attention that you did it with.
I think some people's lives are just so dull. And mind you, a lot of time when you hear people talk about this story, Juice is the first person I ever heard say this girl name. They always say Matt Stafford wife. I don't know that girl name. I've never heard her name, never seen her, don't know what the hell she looked like before all this. Right? So I think sometimes people just want to be out there where it's like, I want to be more than just his wife. Right? So it's like, oh, well, if she coming out on the podcast like this, if she start her own joint that was up, she probably gonna be giving up all the tea. Like, you know what I mean?
Like Steph's wife.
Yeah, right.
Steph's wife.
So she's a bad one, but anyway.
But she did the same thing though. She did almost not as bad, but she did the same thing. Like, yo,
she popped out with a cooking show though.
So that's what I'm saying. It validates what you're saying.
Matt wife she probably can't cook. She probably seasoned the chicken after it's cooked though.
Bro.
But I'm saying it validates what you're saying of like she probably about to come out with something. Either even a podcast or something what she's trying to do where it's like, yo, Bill Bow, here I am. This is me. I'm more than just Matt Stafford's wife.
She better come out with a book called Bodies Before Ball or something.
She a whore.
Like that shit better be some creative.
I mean,
like,
she could be trying to come out with something, or she could be just like, he could have did something. Like, he could have messed up. And sometimes with females, like, they don't have a meter on how far they should go. Like, I saw something on Instagram, and it's probably fake, but apparently the boy cheated, so she took his mom's ashes and flushed them down the toilet. Like, bro, like, why do y'all think like it is just go time when y'all upset? Even when y'all upset for the dumbest reasons, or y'all don't even understand the circumstances, you just get to go over the top.
We talked about
God
that.
forbid I go up there.
We talked about that 2 episodes ago, bro. Women think emotional while men think logical.
Yeah, right.
That's an emotional reaction. That proves what I was saying 2 weeks ago.
That's because people feel like they can come back from almost anything, and that ain't true.
Yeah.
That ain't true. You can't come back from anything with me.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you would have walked in the house.
Sick it, yo.
Hey, why am my Louis luggage down at the door? Well, see, what happened was my ex-teammate wants you back, and I don't.
You taking a one-way
You
trip.
taking a
Like, how do you think that
one-way
nigga is
trip.
like reacting to that, bro? Like, yo, you gonna look like he gotta be a MVP this year, bro.
And that's
he got a ball this year.
But for that, that's a distraction because he already going through a contract negotiation thing, right? He already up in age. He's 36. So to have that as a distraction going into the season is like you walk into the locker room, teammates getting you side like, man, boy.
What? Clowning you?
Bro.
Your wife a whore.
They gonna be having signs in the stands like such and such hit it first. That's crazy, bro.
The opposite teams for sure.
Yo.
Nigga, players gonna be doing that. Like the opposite players gonna be doing that, bro. They don't like you. What? That's ammunition. What you mean? I'm getting in your head. Your wife a whore. Yo, can I have that next?
This nigga said as soon as she get in the house, she'd have got to the door, the fucking locks would have been changed.
Right.
It wouldn't
That's
have been
crazy.
no getting
No,
in
I want the saltiness to sink in when you open the door and then get all your bags, all your shoes there. Matter of fact, this all do me anyway, so just leave.
Just in case, man. Matt Stafford is plus 3,000 to get MVP next year.
That nigga gonna win MVP, bro.
Anybody want to put a little 100 on there?
He winning MVP, bro.
No, but but I don't know. Last year she was on a podcast or something she did, and she was like saying like, yeah, well, Matthew was having a hard time getting adjusted with the young people. So everybody like, yo, bro, why is your wife talking for you?
He be pillow talking at home, giving all his stress away.
What's her name, chick?
Kelly
I don't know.
Stafford.
Kelly Stafford. Listen, if you want to come on the pod, we'll welcome you any day.
No, he won't.
And Mav and Juice,
No,
they'll
won't.
take you down if you want it.
I'm a Rams
No,
fan.
we
You
won't.
can't come on this show.
They'll take you down.
I'm a Seahawks fan. I don't even like your husband.
They'll take. Listen, you
like your
gonna
husband.
come on this show
Hope that
any day,
nigga-
Kelly. And both of these Negroes will take you down.
No,
I'm just
I won't.
telling you. If you want to,
I don't
you
even like
know,
my chicken white meat.
If you need, if you need another story,
Hey,
these niggas right here
hey
take
Matt.
you down.
Hey Matt. Me and you gonna be in that bowl this year, all right?
I need
That's
to see
cool.
what
He
she
still
look
want to take your wife down,
I'll
Matt.
say, yeah, pull her up. Let me not deny the white meat yet. Let me see what she look like first.
There you go, Mr. Porn Star himself.
If she come to Mad Fest, hey, that ain't my quarterback. Fuck his season.
Hey Matt. Hey Matt. We're gonna get the second one this year, baby. We're gonna get the second one this year, baby. It's looking real good.
Y'all not getting another chip, bro. That's on me. And Aaron Donald not there. Y'all done.
Yeah, Juice gonna be waiting a while.
Excuse me?
His son will be.
Unless he comes to the play, he comes and play for the play.
I'm not talking to nobody who got a quarterback that haven't thrown 25 touchdowns in a season yet. Like, fuck is you talking about?
like.
You
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, what's the difference? You know what he just said?
American Idol.
My quarterback went to the Super Bowl. What did your quarterback end up doing?
Oh,
Having an amazing Super Bowl.
Oh, no. What was the result?
Having an amazing MVP game.
Oh, okay. MVP game. Did he win MVP?
No, because we lost.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Because they gave Patrick some PEDs in the locker room, and y'all won.
Yeah, right.
all right. So hold on. So because we on this Matt Stafford joint, right? I'm gonna do a nice little segue, right? On this topic of like, how does it affect you on how your girl or wife or whatever their friends look at you? Do you care
I
about
could care
that?
less,
Did
bro.
you ever care before the marriage process? No.
I could care
like
less.
all right, but does it affect her? Like, does she
I
take
don't
that
care.
into consideration?
If you do, leave, or we wouldn't have got married.
Really?
Period.
They ain't like you?
No, they no. I was cool. Like they ain't. But we had a situation where they would like kind of say something. Like a few people may say something on both ends. But who are them? They could be hating. They can have their own interior motive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I never trust the outsiders because they not gonna be in what we got. So like I can see if it's the mom, the family. All right, let's talk about that. But friends are always gonna have an interior motive, bro. Like period. It could be a positive interior motive or it could be a negative interior motive. But no, like they didn't have no weight in anything. Period.
I ain't trying to impress the friends. Shit, when I first met my wife, she got a twin sister.
Oh Lord.
Me and her was damn near beefing. That's my dog now. But yeah, I don't care nothing about the friends or the family for real, for real. I love the family and we good, but I wasn't like auditioning with them niggas.
That wasn't a factor.
Yeah.
For me, reason why I said family D because I looked at that on the opposite end. Like any chick that I dated, like I took serious, I have a conversation. Like my mom, I'll bring them to meet my mom. Like it'd be in the basement, my mom come down and she'd give me the nod. I like this one, yo, I didn't. I respect my mom's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I respect my family's opinion because you gonna have to be around them. So if it's gonna be any animosity towards that, I don't feel like dealing with that because then that's gonna make me getting involved and stuff like that. So why deal with that all together? So, but first I do my research. Why don't you? What do you see that I'm not seeing? So what I'll do is I'll start moving in that way and like trying to visualize what they seeing to see if that's really it and not just being blinded to, oh, I like her because I'm in high lust. So I'm overlooking everything. No, nigga, let me really look what they seeing. Then 9 times out of 10, I'm seeing that. And when it's coming to game,
like, I'm like the total opposite. Like I be telling people like me and my mom ain't the thing. Like, cause number one, my mom feel like I ain't good enough for nobody. That's a fact.
that's why you think the way you think.
Wait, she's like, you ain't good enough for nobody?
bro.
Or they ain't good enough for you?
Right.
It could be World War III. My mom just gonna say it's my fault from the rip. Like,
I believe you, mom.
That's just how it is. Like,
Yo.
but I just don't feel like. But I also understand my mom. Like, I love my mom, but I understand her character and who she is, right? And
Mom thorough.
mom be on bullshit. Like, love you, but you be on bullshit. Like, for real. Like, so it just be like, I don't really have. So I'm gonna tell you. So like, when it come to me, like that important step right there, like like meeting your mom and shit like that. Like that was never that for me. So it used to be like back before my nephew was always down, whatever. Like if I bring to my nephew games with me or his tournaments or some shit, that was special. Or like my uncle, he a chef, he cook for us. Like that's special. Like meeting my mom and dad, that shit don't mean shit to me for real, for real. Like I'll put you on a group FaceTime with my dad just because like I gotta call him too. Like like you know what I mean. So it just be like I don't really see that shit as special. Like I'm not one of them people. Like you know what I'm saying. Like they were like me and my pop. We have conversations and that should be mean and stuff. But my pop's so far. He be so checked out of shit where it's like, bro, if it ain't my business, I really don't care type bull. So it'd be like, all right, cool. But my mom, no. Like you meet her in the grocery store or something.
I ain't gonna lie.
Side note, real quick. Klay Thompson plans to have discussions with the Mavericks, Lakers, Clippers, and 76ers. Just FYI.
You might give a fuck about the Sixers, but back to what I was saying, right?
Don't be disrespectful.
So,
I care about no mountain niggas. Don't be disrespectful.
A podcast
So-
in Philly with one fan of the Sixers is crazy.
yeah, bro.
Y'all some niggas, bro. I still don't understand that, but that's another conversation for another.
Hey, we'll get into it after this next one, but yeah. But listen, right? So my mom, she met a couple people, and she only approved 2 people.
Your wife?
And my last child, mom, like she personally came to me
How
like,
many baby moms you got?
you want to start?
You already started. I just asked.
You want to start? Do you want to start?
Hold on, Juice, hold on.
Do
Let
you
me
want to
know.
start?
If we start being authentic, we gotta be 100% authentic.
Yes. Do you want to start?
Hello?
That's crazy.
I'm just
Do you want to start?
I asked a question.
So
bro.
back to what I was
Listen,
saying.
I'm already
I was-
100% authentic on this bitch, so I don't care. Ain't nowhere further for me to go. So if you ready to tap into 100%,
Yeah, this
we can go
nigga Martin Lawrence,
Oh,
he ain't got
he's been
nothing to
100%.
lose.
I don't got nothing to do. Bro, they gonna block me and unblock me every time anyway, so it don't matter. I don't
Whoa! We talk about that too.
talk about what.
We're gonna talk about that too.
We can talk about
But yeah,
it.
let me
Shout
get.
out to her.
But to answer, yeah.
I'm one of them niggas. I don't have nothing.
But listen,
Crazy? People
to
know
answer
what they do.
to answer this young man's question, I have 4.
Damn.
4 for 4. You shooting 100% from the
4 for
field.
4, yeah.
That's good.
Listen, right? So, but my mom only came to me twice about two people I ever dealt with. Like, yeah, this one don't mess it up. This one don't mess it up. Everybody else, she just was like, because she knew me.
on it.
She knew me.
My man got 4, but he not a Rolling Stone. FY, if you go back to all the episodes, my nigga got all his kids here, spending time with all of them. So just want to make sure he got 4 and he's in all their life.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. No, you gonna give me that. I just want to say that, dog. I just had to get that out there.
You gonna give me
No,
that
cause listen,
with his hand
bro,
out.
cause we,
with
yo,
the other
I
one
talked
just
about it,
sitting
but hold,
there.
I want to let
It's
niggas know
crazy.
this nigga's a father. He's not no dad. He's a father. I just want to get that out there,
No, respect.
just real quick. My
But
bad.
yeah,
Go ahead.
so yeah, she only approved 2 people. Everybody else was like more so like, all right. Well, not saying that she didn't like other people, but she never came to me and said,
No,
yo,
fuck it.
mess
She
it
ain't
up.
like them. Fuck it.
No, she.
It's like, no.
No, my mom wasn't a person that said she don't like you, but if she don't see like a real future, she ain't gonna say it. Like she said it twice to me, so I'm like, all right, cool. But
I get that.
you know what I mean? Some people just be good for the moment. Some people be good for the stretch.
My mom told my last daughter, my youngest daughter, she told her when she first met me, and then like we was all together, like it was all like a thing because I met her through somebody that our family already knew. They was like roommates at nursing school and shit. My mom looked at that girl eye. She said, "Run." Yeah, that's all she said. I said, "What?" I said, "Damn."
I feel like my mom wanted to tell a couple girls that.
Again,
I felt like my mom. Yeah, I feel like my mom wanted to say that.
but it's crazy because for my other brothers, it's nothing like that, bro. And I feel like only one of my. Well, no. All right, so I got
Not
three-
even the oldest.
I got 3 brothers. The oldest brother. I mean, how I feel about him, I don't.
I'm saying not you. I'm saying your mom didn't say that about your oldest.
Nah, she only said that about me.
Mm.
Cause so I got 3 brothers, but only 2 of the 3 are her kids.
Gotcha.
My other one that lived down south, that's my dad's only, but my mom helped raise him or whatever. So they all my brothers, whatever. We all treat each other the same. But my brother that's right older than me, I think he got the best wife. Like I talk to and closer to his wife than I am to him. I don't talk to my brother as much as I talk to his wife because like she makes sure I see my nieces, all that. Like she is a like super pure spirit. Like I love my sister, bro. Like she is amazing. Like my brother found a great woman. My other brother's wives, well, my brother down south, his wife is cool, but she don't talk a lot, so I don't really have a connection with her like that. But my oldest brother wife, she can kick rocks. Fuck that girl.
Hey.
She can kick rocks.
Yeah, I'm cool off her and him. That's a fact.
That's the.
That's the pastor
Gotcha.
who out here.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't worry.
Next up.
What you mean? We authentic.
Whoa.
Hey, every Christian ain't on the straight path. It's all good. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, bro. Why do y'all think like?
Nobody think no.
No. I'm
Nobody
asking a
think
question.
that.
No, answer. Wait, let me
Let
get
him cook,
let me walk it. Let me walk it.
Let you in.
Let me walk it.
This the SABP. Super authentic, baby.
Right? Why? They don't gotta be you. Just saying. Or in general, why do y'all feel like that Christians or anybody is like the perfect Christian or the perfect Muslim? Like y'all, everybody sin.
So let me say this. I think this is why people today get the wrong rap of church, because you do have your old school up. And I get in an argument like this a couple times with my parents because the upbringing is different, right? They big on holiness and what holiness is and stuff like that. So they use their own generation and judge today's generation, which is not fair. Because their holiness is not somebody else's holiness. Their deliverance is not somebody else's deliverance. Doesn't mean that that's not honorable to God. You get what I'm saying? God is very specific in what's not honorable to him in his word. So we believe his word. We trust his word. We talked about his word. That's it. And but of course, you're going to have people that have their own interpretations about the Bible. They're going to have their own interpretations about what is sin and what is this and what is a disgrace to God and all that stuff. The thing is, that's why one thing I do, I thank God for my parents. They never made me believe God based off of them. They always say get a relationship for yourself and learn it for yourself. So again, what's my deliverance is not their deliverance. They may not agree with everything I do, but that's their conviction. That's not mine. right? I don't like they don't look at some movies that got like cursing and stuff and all that in there because it's like, yo, that does that to them. Me, I'm all day with that joint. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? Because that's me. But that doesn't mean I'm not saved. That doesn't mean I'm not this. But that's just their conviction. I'm not going to judge them for their conviction and say, oh, y'all too saved because I can do that. And vice versa. Don't judge me because I can watch it. Right? I drink. I don't think drinking is something crazy. I don't think that's nothing. But they do. They think that's their joint. But okay, I'm not going to judge you for what y'all do. Don't judge me for mine. Now, do we get in disagreements and stuff like that? Of course. So there is Christians that does that. Hey, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But that's the problem. So, but I'm so appreciative of the young generation today where they're not going to judge that person. Or you do have some older generations that wouldn't judge you. They're going to love you for who you are. And when you start getting more into Christ and learning about God and learning about the word, you may get your own conviction of what you don't like. Right. And that's you making that decision, right? That's not somebody else forcing you. That's not somebody else telling you that you're wrong, but that's you making that decision for yourself.
And I also feel like it's a point of like sometimes people don't have their attention in certain areas, right? Mm-hmm. So like personal example, my mom, right? So me and my mom had a conversation because like I told y'all before in the other episode, my mom didn't know what I did for a living for like 5 years. She didn't know what I was doing. She just knew I was surviving and I wasn't calling her for money, right? So that's it. So she finally asked me one day, and I'm explaining to her how it goes, whatever, how the business runs and all that. And she's like, okay, give me a couple of days to think on this. Like, I might want to, be a part of this or whatever like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking she's just trying to, get the financials right, whatever. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I had to read over my Bible. I had to go look at the word or whatever. I'm like, gambling ain't a sin. Like, you know what I mean? And things are good in moderation. Like, you know what I mean? As long as your bills is paid and all that kind of stuff, it's just like an investment. Because you can look at what I do is just like a stock or anything like that. So it's like, you either going to get something out of it or you not. You're going to lose it all. It's the same thing or whatever. She's like, yeah, that's right. So then she decided to invest into the business. So I was like, that's cool. But so like I said, sometimes people just get that thing from their parents or who they've been around. And they're like, oh, no, gambling's a sin or drinking's a sin or whatever the case may be. And it's like, well, I do them all. So it don't make I mean, it is what it is at this point. Like, but you know what I mean? I do understand that my parents, they definitely understand who I am. I was having this conversation earlier. It was like, bro, I am the same person in every room. No matter who you are, what the point of the room is, I'm the same in every room because I'm just am who I am. And I realized that I've learned to be around and I get the people who really love me for who I am that way the fastest. Because people it's real quick to understand if you can deal with me or you can't. It's real quick. Like I don't be trying to be. I'm not giving you my best self the first time. I'm giving you exactly who the fuck I am that night. Like you know what I'm saying. So I think that helps me out in the long run of building relationships with people. You know what I mean? Like I know Jonesy tired of my old jokes and shit. Like it's like no. I don't care, bro. Jonesy be
he a thorough nigga.
It would hurt me if I look like an old ass, but.
The crazy thing, you shut young niggas cool. down. Like, I don't care. You shut young niggas down every single day. Like, how to know you wake up shutting niggas down every single day? That's crazy. Like, and you take joy in doing that. Like, you wake up, like, on your bad day when I'm going to work. How you look fly going to work? Like, the job you do. Like, I know the job you do. It's no way for you to dress up the way you do to go to your job, bro.
And it's funny because, so, like, last episode, right? Yeah. You see, H was saying, like, he a fashionista or whatever. And Dom was like, I heard. Bro, we was on the phone. I'm like, yo, that nigga really be dressing, bro. He really do this shit. We on FaceTime. I'm on the screen share showing your page. This nigga really dress, bro. Like, so that's the thing. Like, I don't never be like downplaying nobody. I'm always uplifting people.
You never do that, nigga. Like, that's one thing about your character. You'll never do that. Bro, what's that
gonna do for me?
You'll never do that.
If you great at something and you do something great, whether I do it or not, you still do it great. I know niggas that bold just as good or better than me. I still sing they praises. I don't be acting like them niggas is filth.
Listen,
like,
let me say this about my brother, man. Like, me and my man, we were just arguing last Tuesday in ball. But you see the difference? Mm-hmm. It don't go farther than where it needs to go. For sure. Because at the end of the day, it's a respect level. Because at the end of the day, we know who each other is. For sure. Like I said, man, niggas don't understand who my bro is, bro. That boy, he got a heart. He'll look out. He'll be real. At the end of the day, he's a competitor. Mm-hmm. If you can't compete, or if you can't take the, like, it's just competition or just talking, it's just talking. Him and Juice argue all the time. We in a pot every week. Yeah. You see how we is every week? Nigga, you come and see us hooping?
Oh, we don't argue all the time.
Well, yeah, you won't say anything. You won't even respond.
That was 8 summers ago.
But what I'm saying is, like, you would think, like, hey, these niggas ain't doing no pod together. No, we understand what it is, bro. Because at the end of the day, once it's hooping, after we hoop, yo, what's up? We out? We good? these niggas going to the bar together. Like, yo, we understand what it is. Like, me and this nigga got into arguments when we were, but at the end of the day, when you're a real friend and you got a real brotherhood,
Y'all be arguing this time.
nigga, we do, nigga. I said, you shut up.
When I argue with this bull, yo, you just make your
thread.
I said, yo, you running up to the. But I'm saying, like, it's like when you got
don't drink Pink Whitney.
when you got a real brotherhood though, like when you got a real brotherhood, a good friendship, bro, you ain't gonna allow that stuff to like overlook all that. Like I'm not gonna let ball get in the way of friendship or like real. Like y'all niggas know stuff about me. I know stuff about y'all. Like it ain't that ain't.
Know.
You gotta chill, bro.
You want to start with me now let me walk. Now let me walk.
Want to have an intervention?
Oh, we know.
Hold on. So hold on. So we on a couple different topics. Number one, I got because I was watching Jonesy get ready with me earlier, and them Jones is fire, bro. I don't know what them shoes are, but them
put your sneakers. Well, I got
fire.
the camera.
Hold on. Matter of fact,
put your joint up. Well, hold on. Time out.
Hold on. I saved this for the day. So if anybody follow me on Instagram for a long time, y'all know I used to do the holidays every day on my story of what holiday it was, and it's so crazy. Today is National Outfit of the Day.
Them Jones is fire.
Them Jones is fire.
I was gonna wait to ask on the pod.
I knew the Michael Vick jersey, but I was like,
crazy.
the whole video I was staring at
you do
them
this?
Jones. Them Jones is fire. What are those? Can you break it down for us?
Them
You ain't gotta give us the whole
Them
outfit.
Jones is crazy.
They some off-whites.
Okay.
I forget the name of them, but he put them Virgil put them joints out, and they was like the weakest joints, and I was like, I could do something with them joints.
Right.
Like it ain't like an everyday joint, but I could do something with them joints.
No cap. Can I get some of those tags? I know you putting the tags on them Jones. All your Jones got all the tags. Can I get some tags?
Off-whites come with tags. They don't come with like an extra pack of tags.
But I'm saying, but don't you?
They don't come with an
tags.
extra
That's what
6-pack
my
of tags.
What I'm saying is, do you put
You
some
gonna
tags?
put an off-white
Do you
tag
put
on
some
some
tags on your
A6, bro?
Jones? Or all your Jones that you got tags, they come with the tag?
Yeah, they come with the tags.
Off-white always come with tags.
Yeah.
What's up? Those off whites? That's
Yeah,
what they
they
call
It's
them?
off-whites.
So
I
it
didn't
was.
know
So
what it
it was national.
But I'm saying, a couple of his Jones got like tags on them.
He be
They
having
all
off-white.
off-whites.
Hey man, he's spinning that paper.
Nigga, all New Balance. I mean, not New Balance.
Vans.
Air Force is off white. They don't come with tags.
No, not
No.
Off-white.
Off-white is a brand. It's a collab thing.
Brand, bro.
My bad.
You gotta get out of that.
Not the dick forces that the white people buy pre-dicked. Not them Jones.
Yo, you gotta get out.
Forces come white, nigga.
You gotta get out of that workout.
First time I seen them in Modell's, bro, no bullshit. First time I seen them in Modell's, it was Forces and it was shells with the already yellow shell top. Bro, I was like, people are buying this shit pre-dicked?
Now,
That's crazy to me. What? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
hey yo,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I bet not ever see y'all with the pre-dick Jones on. Like, I know my sneaks be killed, but listen, nigga, don't you worry about me.
White people can't do that, bro.
White people
yeah,
love
we can't get away with everything, bro.
At the pub, nigga, you gonna see balled up Forces all night.
That's crazy.
All night.
Dog, I didn't know the pub was that. Bro, I rode past. I went to the Insomnia Cookies right next to it.
Right next
I
to
took my son and my godson the other day. Bro, it's right near the bowling alley, not that far.
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
Bro, I didn't know that because I took him from David Buster's
To the bowling
to get some cookies.
Right.
And nigga, I was like, nigga, I know that place. I'm right next to the pub, bro. So I'm taking 76 or 309 the long way.
Yeah,
I can just take the regular joint.
Oh, that's why I used to meet them over there. We be coming from practice.
Right.
And I just go right over there, 15-minute drive. for
Yeah, I
sure.
go to the regular route. It's literally like right up the street, down the street from the mall. That's crazy.
Wearing Dick Forces is like super crazy, and Levi's jeans.
Bro, it was a couple that had.
What's wrong
that
with
had
Levi
them
jeans?
Ain't nothing wrong
That's a
with
white
Levi's.
person special.
Ain't
Dick
nothing wrong
Forces
with- ain't
and
nothing wrong with
Levi's.
Oh, I'm about to say Levi's is good
Ain't
jeans.
nothing wrong with Levi's.
And what lifetime?
Bro, Levi's always been good jeans. What are you talking
Nigga, if
about?
you wearing Fashion Nova, you can wear Levi's.
Hold on, you saying you don't wear Levi jeans? What's your favorite pair of jeans?
You don't wear jeans, period.
I haven't worn Levi jeans probably since 11th grade.
Bro, what's your jeans?
You know how long I was in 11th grade?
What you wear, Wranglers?
I don't wear. I don't wear
You a
regular.
boy, nigga?
No, I feel what
Jordan?
you said. Levi had this time like Guess had a time where it made a comeback where it was like.
Hold on, I was
super,
wearing Guess like.
yeah.
D, you wearing Levi's, D.
So
No, ain't no.
I was about to say, D, you find a fly
but
pair of
see,
Levi's, you
this
wearing
is the thing. It becomes a time where it's like mainstream, like everybody got to get it,
Okay.
and then people be doing it, but then
So
it's
it's like
like
Asics right now.
I don't got one pair of Asics.
I'm not saying. I'm just
I don't
It's
saying.
like
got
New
one pair
Balances
of
right
Asian.
now.
Yeah, bro. The two sneakers that's super popular. You see niggas with all the time in Philly. I don't know where y'all from, but in Philly, Asics and New Balances was shit you get clowned for in school when I was in high school, in middle school.
Time
For
out.
real?
Time
You
out.
could not
Time
wear
out.
no New Balances
Y'all-
or
y'all said
Asics
New Balances?
in high school.
I had
Middle
nine-
school?
I had
Y'all said,
990s
y'all said
in
New
high
Balances?
I had 990s in high
Y'all
school.
said New Balances?
No, they ain't say that.
Oh, all right.
I had 990s in high school. I was cool.
Shout out to H man with the New Balance sponsorship.
In high school, when
Campaigning.
I was in high school, it was 990s, Jordans, or Forces, or then shell tops too. But then shell tops faded out.
I never seen nobody with New Balances in my school.
No, New Balances was popping though, but they was the ugly ones though. Like
New
they was,
Balance.
No, it
Never
was a
it
time.
was a time with
bro.
black dicks and the
Wait,
black
black
black.
Yo, you better not clip that. You better not clip that.
Yo, black dicks is That's why you can't drink Pink Wendy.
Black dicks is crazy. Yo, oh my god. Yo, we need an intermission.
Oh my god, bro!
Back in school, we had
Said that
black
shit with
dicks.
pride.
I meant black dickies.
No, you did not.
Crazy. Yo, holy shit.
No, move. No, Jones, we got switched. You knew area the longest. You
You good, bro?
you deserve to sit next to
good,
I meant black dickies.
Kinky
Yo,
party
black
boy.
dicks is crazy. I had to make sure I heard him. I was like, wait, what?
I was trying to over.
Bro, I'm crying.
Yo.
Yo, oh my gosh, bro.
Oh my god!
I meant black dickies.
Wait. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. See, listen.
Dicks is crazy.
When you drink shit like this, right? When you drink, look, camera, look. When you drink shit
We are
like
not sponsored by
this,
Pink Whitney.
God.
you become what you drink. Okay.
Shout out to Better Odds Bets,
Niggas
man.
started
Follow
talking
Better Odds
about
Bets.
clothes. This nigga like I want to be free.
And b.o.bets on Instagram. Shout out to our sponsor, Better Odds Bets. No, I meant black dickies, man. Y'all know what I meant.
No,
black
we didn't.
dickies.
No, we didn't.
Oh, who was wearing black dickies though? My school.
Me, nigga.
The
What you talking about?
tan and blue was the joke.
Yeah, uniforms. What school
Yeah,
you went to?
uniforms. That's what I'm saying. Black dickies.
What school you went to?
that
I
you
went
had?
to
Black-
Waukesha. We wore black and white.
Oh, that's fine.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm about to
black
say,
and white.
real public schools, blue is blue or tan, bro.
Oh, I went to Sears, so
No, and
yeah, I had
no.
that
And I went to I went to
burgundy and
PET.
black.
We wore black
That's
dickies.
not a real
And,
public school.
that's a charter school.
Exactly, I said real public school.
So,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't understand y'all new niggas. We wore what the fuck we wanted to wear.
well, cause
They ain't had uniforms in 1956.
I was about to say, see,
they
you
definitely
caused
did.
that.
They
D.
definitely did.
D, you caused
definitely
that.
did.
Yo,
You caused that.
definitely did.
Y'all didn't have
Did.
uniforms.
1960, they did not have no
They had
uniforms.
uniforms in some schools.
What year you graduated?
1988.
Yeah, what year you
I
got?
graduated in '98.
Y'all ain't have no uniforms.
I was
Nigga,
I was
schools,
7.
Some of these schools weren't even built.
My man started his life when I was 7.
They was built. They just turned them into new names.
Yeah.
D, you graduated high
Just
school in
started happening, though. All
1998.
these masteries and
98.
shit.
D,
But you
98.
ain't gotta say 19 to make that shit sound like it was
D.
1,000 years ago.
98.
98, bro.
I was 7. D.
I was 7.
I was 7.
Well, when you
Look.
graduated, I was 6.
My life wasn't started yet.
You look at some of them niggas that graduated in
I
98.
understand. You keep saying that. I get you. You
They
look
look
young.
98.
But 98
Them niggas look
You could tell
98.
he wasn't,
Dang!
he wasn't skipping class. He wasn't.
at all.
No, but they ain't
My
had.
man
They,
was drinking his
that's why
milk back
they ain't
then.
do uniforms till like 99, 2000.
You ain't had no uniform.
You had to have uniform.
D, what high school you went to?
I went to Dobbins.
You ain't had
Yeah,
no,
see, they
you ain't had no
uniform.
uniform.
Oh, real North nigga.
For sure. You ain't had no uniform.
Real
and
North.
you was fly. Don't lie, you was fly, was you? You had bell bottoms on?
Nah.
When you learn how to dress? Let's be real.
When I learned how to dress, I ain't gonna lie. When
I already know you, so you can't lie.
When I met my wife in 2001,
I get
all I
that.
wore was t-shirts. Then Mesquite came out. All I wore was Mesquite.
Wait, time out. Hold up. We ain't gonna bypass that. What you mean? All you wore was t-shirts, so you ain't have you ain't have no jean
All I
shirts.
wore was white tee.
Nigga, why you want to know that?
Come
Pause,
on, bro.
nigga.
I was gonna make
I
sure
ain't
we
know.
all.
Did he?
He said, "Oh, all I wore was
nigga.
t-shirts."
No, I'm saying all I had was white tees.
You trying to
bro.
go my man Winnie the Pooh? What the fuck? Yo,
All I did was wear t-shirts.
Freak.
I was trying to make sure we all on the same.
Jonesy the Pooh?
Fresh-
No way, bro.
Fresh white tees, man. Jeans,
From
Levi's.
the Poppy store, right?
Levi's.
Straight from the Poppy. Yeah, from the
$5.
Oh, not the Jabos, not the Jabos back
No, I
then?
had Jabos and all that, but then
Yeah.
I started wearing a
Marie,
bunch of jerseys.
Francois.
But I
When I
ain't-
started being,
ain't
when I started being
getting
around
crazy
D,
with it.
when I started being around you, 2011,
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I was
you was fly 2011. I got pictures.
Well, that's
You was
10
fly
years
2011.
later. He better be
Yeah.
if he said when his wife was.
When his wife was
so,
2001.
So when you start dressing then,
so
they want to
2001,
know.
he said when he met his wife.
I got
No,
in
he
my-
said when he
I
with
got
his
in
wife,
my
he was only
bag
wearing
in my
t-shirts.
bag probably like around 2008.
Okay.
Like I always was like cool, but I started like separating around like 2008.
I'm about to say, so you was in the cool joint of like, so like I was having a conversation the other day and the girl was like, yo, most Philly niggas dress the same. They wear this. You was in that element, but then in 08 you turned it up. Like, all right, I'm gonna stop looking like y'all niggas and have my own little thing. That's basically what you're saying?
I ain't gonna lie, when Kanye said, well, with my ego, I can stand here in the Speedo and be looked at like a hero,
Like it's fucking super.
that shit hit hard.
You start getting freaky 2016 though. What I mean by freaky, I'm talking about hair and everything.
Yeah, clarify that.
Like your clothes,
Clarify that real quick.
your clothes were already fly. Like your sneak game was already crazy. But I'm talking about with the now you got the hair and everything. That was like 2016. No cap, right?
Yeah.
I know my God, man.
Since it's outfit of the national outfit of the day, what's your favorite outfit of all time that you ever had?
My favorite.
Mine's was my tux.
A tuxedo?
Mm-hmm.
Like a black and white joint?
Yeah, I love it. I like wearing shoes like that. They like
I don't. That shit restrict my balls.
what? What, bro?
Don't worry
Yo, I never heard that comment before about a tux.
Don't worry about it.
Yo,
Let's just move
what?
on. Let's just move on.
Oh, that's my boy, man. He
Move on,
crazy.
man. I just be having my own thoughts. Don't worry.
No,
about
it was for my it was for my folks' wedding or whatever. This is like 2018, and I'm like, damn, I just tux feel like I don't know. I just like the feel of a suit. You know what I'm saying? But
That's a fact.
the best like outfit with like besides a formal probably was I don't know, bro. I gotta go down the archives. I gotta look.
Age, you got one? A favorite outfit of all time that you feel like you stepped out on and niggas?
Yeah,
like,
gray sweats, the skinny G unit beater.
Age definitely used to wear G unit beaters. Had to. Square jaws.
Never wore G unit beaters because my mom wouldn't
Oh,
let
you
me.
wasn't working out back then. My bad.
So
Your mama ain't let you wear.
stop trying to hate.
Wait, your mama ain't let you wear a G
No,
unit
bro, I
beater?
had holy parents, bro. Listen, I couldn't listen to music. I couldn't play.
Did you wear Sean John?
I used to wear Sean John.
Okay.
Rockaware. I used to definitely wear Rockaware.
Shout out Rockaware, man, for sure. I had a Rockaware.
So you want like my favorite lay or just my favorite
the
brand?
favorite lay.
That you could think of.
Did you feel like that?
Well, I mean, I
joint-
definitely look good in suits. Like I
I feel like you do suits a lot though.
but I kill suits though. Like I really
you do
kill.
be having some
Like
fun
I know how to switch it up. Like I said, shout out to my man D, bro. My man D really helped me out. But I can dress. Like I throw on.
Hold on. And hey, Momo, I'm doing my podcast right now. Can
Really
I call you when I'm
authentic
done?
right now.
It's my daughter, y'all. I love
that's
you.
all
I'll
right.
call you
Shout out
as soon
to
as I'm done.
mad promo Pornhub
Love
being
you.
a dad.
Bye.
Oh,
Yeah, I love a good suit, bro.
My bad.
I could definitely switch it up.
She sent me
but
text when I don't answer her phone call. So I
that's
had to
what's up. That's love. That's love. You could be a porn star and still be a good father, bro.
Oh
That's
my
crazy. He just
God.
proving it.
Hopefully her mom don't watch this.
I hope not.
He was lazy in bed for 10 years.
But no, I know. Like I said, I know how to switch that joint up, bro. So I appreciate that. But like I said, I'm gonna always give credit where credit due. Like I said, my man D definitely helped me out. Become like the sneakerhead. Like now, I just relax because I work out all day. That's all I do. But the reason why I get the sponsorships that I do because I still look fly when I'm working out. Like I make sure I still look cool. It may not be to like club standards or just going outside, but it's nigga. I make sure I'm. Every time I go to the gym, y'all see my videos, I got a fresh pair of sneakers on. That's all. I got to make sure my feet right. It don't matter what it is, my feet is going to be right. Plus, I take care of my sneakers. I got sneakers like 6 years old, and that you would think I just wore them. Because none of my sneakers got creases. I got crease protectors in all my sneakers. I take care of my sneakers. I got cushion in all my sneakers. Like, I really treasure what my sneakers is. And shout out to this nigga. He the one that put me on that joint. Like, how to really do it, how to really go ahead. But
You got to give Jonesy influencer of the
for sure, like that real talk, bro. My man, listen, he going to get sponsored, bro. Like I'm gonna put you on D, like what they're really doing the algorithms. Like man, you gonna talk, but yo, check my man page out. My man really do this, and I'm so happy that you really stepping into that zone because you've been doing this for so long. So now it's time to really showcase what you've been doing. And the thing is, what's so dope, you got your kids doing it too. Like your daughter be helping you with the videos, like and she be fly. Like you got your kids doing the same thing that you doing. It's about time, bro. When I say like it's people that can dress, but it's then people that can really dress, bro. Like I'm telling you, my man really know how to put this joint together, like easy, like with no.
Our outfit he had the other day, you said, damn, I forget what the conversation was, but you had like you was standing like look, you was at the train platform.
Oh, with the Doc Martens.
The Doc Martens, yeah. That outfit, I was like, that's crazy. I could never. Well, first of all, 99% of the things Jonesy posts, I could never. That's number one. Let's just get this out of the way now. I could never. I'm still basic, like, okay, color, other color, other color kind of guy. I'm still that guy. Like, I'm always going to be that guy. Like, that's just how my parents taught me. My grandmom taught me about cold and warm colors and stuff, and when to wear gold, when to wear silver, all that kind of stuff. So I get it. I get the, like, you know what I mean, Jonesy gave me a little talk, man, just do what you, like, really just put on what you want to put on. I'm like, yeah, that shit don't come out looking like you. I'll be having a fucking shower.
It don't come out looking like you.
Like, the fuck, that ain't gonna look like that. But the thing is, though, for me, my biggest thing is I always want to support black businesses, right? So I wear plain so much because it's a black business. And a man who spent years in jail came out and been successful. Shout out to Emory Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I wear paper planes so much. And it just was a thing I didn't see nobody wearing. Right. Like, that's my thing. That's what catches me. When I find something, I'm like, oh, nobody's wearing this. I don't see nobody with it. I want to attach to me. People thought this was my clothing line for so long. I've been wearing this since 2015, I think. 2015. So almost 10 years I've been wearing paper planes. And that's when they just had hats. Now they got shirts, sweatsuits, all types of stuff, business suits, all that kind of thing. Or whatever. But now, like, I just try to find black businesses. So, like, my favorite lane, I'm going to say my favorite lane because... Like every time I wore it, no matter where I was, like, I think this is how I tell. Niggas be like, bro, where'd you get that? That's fire. Like, when a man compliment another man, it's like, bro, that shit gotta be fire if the nigga want. Because these niggas be like street niggas, tats on their face type niggas, and it's like, bro, that shit is fire. Where you get that from? And I gotta show them this. So it's my St. John sweatsuit. The company's called Christian Sex Club. Don't worry about that. Yeah. That's the name of the company, Christian Sex Club. And they sweatshirts say pulling out since 1969. So don't worry about it.
Yo, you are so like corny. Like,
bro,
you really are corny.
It's not my company. That's one of my favorite
know, but
artists.
you just
St.
so
John,
corny. Like,
shout out St. John, one of my favorite artists. And I only deal with companies that deal with me.
You a nympho?
Nah, not really. I'm really, bro. I went abstinent for 2 years. Can't be a nympho. Yeah. Go ahead, try to pull my card. Can't nobody give you no time and tide inside them dates. That was freaking.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm one of them bulls. I'm stingy with
my man. He's been celibate. I'm not saying
abstinent. That. Celibate is like waiting for marriage. I ain't waiting to get married. I had to learn that. Some girls like, you ain't celibate, you abstinent. So I'm abstaining from sex.
So 2 years you abstained from sex?
It was 2+. It almost reached 3. Girl hit me with the
What year was this?
That was October. It started October, like 20-something, 22nd or something, like 20.
I'm laughing at this TV show.
I feel like that's what I mean. I don't like that. No, I like being laughed at.
I'm laughing at the TV show. These niggas playing baseball.
Nigga put on his jacket.
No, I'm laughing at the TV show.
Don't worry about it. We can move on.
No, you haven't. Like, I'm really laughing.
That's crazy, bro. All right, don't worry about it. I'm gonna find my time to turn up. you better just be.
He walking on real thin ice with me.
He real super thin with the blades on, with the ice skater blades on. Real thin ice. That's cool.
I'm laughing at the TV
That's
show.
Cool. You laughing too hard. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, my St. John sweatsuit is probably my favorite sweatsuit, just because it's just handmade, and you know what I mean. It's just amazing. It brings a lot of attention, and people love that joint. And it's like great material. I paid almost $400 for that goddamn sweatsuit. So
hold on, time out real quick.
To death.
My boy birthday coming up, Madfest. Sure. Please show up. Follow. If you follow Mad Promo on Instagram, you'll see he been posting Madfest. If you're in the Philly area, Jersey area, New York area, Tri-State area, regardless.
Come from California. I don't
pull up.
Care. If you come anywhere further than a 3-hour flight, I'll pay for your ticket to get in. Don't worry.
Pull up. Madfest is gonna be crazy. Last year was crazy. This time it's gonna be. What do you say?
Pool party vibes.
No. What'd you say last week?
Bigger, better, and wetter.
You heard it from the man himself, man. I'm just saying.
Better and wetter. And Jonesy pulling up. So all y'all that want to meet Jonesy, he gonna be.
That's
there.
crazy. We
gonna have a meeting.
Yo, we say tell him.
We gonna have a meet and greet line for Jonesy, man, for real.
No, not a meet and greet line, but tell him about what we gonna do on the live, bro. Cause they want to know who he is.
Oh, we gonna do a Q&A. We gonna set up a Q&A, like a meet the co-host kind of thing. I've been trying to think of a cool name for it, but meet the co-host is all I got right now with all this liquor I'm drinking. So. We gonna do that, John. All of us gonna get on the live. It's 4 squares, 4 people, and we just gonna let the questions rip, man. Ask what y'all want. I feel like y'all know I'm gonna be unfiltered. I don't know what these guys are willing to answer or not answer, but I feel like if they on the live, they gotta just answer whatever. Like,
at the end of the day, they want to talk to
ask them how long they schlong is, because I ain't trying to hear that. Like, just don't
7
ask
inch
shit like that.
Don't lie, I ain't capping 7. I ain't capping.
Like, that's your hat size.
What?
This nigga's crazy.
I'm 7.
A 7 hat size?
No, 7 inch.
This nigga.
Thick as
Bro,
jacks,
that's
though.
between you and your wife, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh,
bro.
my bad. I thought you asked. I
No,
thought it was being
you know
honest.
Why would he ask?
You know how them.
Yo, you is Pink
know
Whitney.
how-
Flagrant.
Bro,
Please
you know-
ban Pink Whitney out of these
You
stories.
know how them people put them thorns on the Instagram, like the anonymous Ask Me Jones? Like, you do that shit on there. Don't do that on here.
I thought we was being authentic. I
No.
thought you was.
Why would a man ask? Why would you?
All right, hold on.
Why would
Nobody
ask
here
you
wanna know
about
that,
your?
bro.
My bad. My fault.
Yo,
Take that back.
Hey, Juice. He said we thought he's been authentic. He said,
My fault, my fault.
take that back, all right?
So-
now he wants to like Joe Biden from the debate.
Joe Biden.
Yo, wait. Another joint. Another topic, right?
Who did who block?
Another hoopity hoopla. Hoopity hoopla. Another topic, bro. Kendrick killed his concert, bro.
Oh, that show was crazy.
That concert was fire.
Yeah, for sure.
My only ask, please, I don't care who need to share this, whoever know who, let them know if East Coast can do that same John, bro, it's gonna be epic.
Well, Meek failed us, so
Meek can't do it.
that's why we couldn't do it. Well,
Meek
lost-
can't do it, though.
lost
He
the
should
battle.
have.
You can only do that if you win the battle. He lost.
Sorry to say, Lil Uzi gonna have to do it. Unfortunately.
Whoa.
Unfortunately.
You definitely gonna have to paint your nails.
And Vogue.
Unfortunately, he
I'm cool.
gonna
I
have
ain't
to
going to
Said hand vote.
that one. I'm cool. I ain't
But
going
I'm
to that
saying,
one.
unfortunately, that's who's going to have to spearhead it.
Nah.
Hopefully, he be a nigga
Nah.
if he do it. Cause Meek did, he failed us. That Diddy joint messed him up, bro.
Kiss. I think the only person that could do that right now is probably Kiss.
But they don't have the biggest fan base to
They
do
don't.
that, bro.
What? Kiss got a fan base,
Who got
bro.
the biggest fan base on the East Coast?
Are you talking about Kiss? Oh yeah,
Kiss
you
can do
right.
it, bro. Look
I
how-
forgot. I'm thinking about you.
Look-
Right, you got New
look what
York,
East
you got all
Coast.
that. You right,
Yeah, on the East
nigga. No, Jay-Z gonna have to do it, bro. He gonna have to do it. Jay-Z gonna have to do it.
Bro, you
Hov trying to dodge Fed cases right now. You think he trying to do
bro,
it
not
good?
too much
Bro,
on hold.
Do you think he trying to do it?
Not too much on hold.
What I'm saying is, but he
Oh,
will be the
that's super
only one
quiet.
that will
Super
like
quiet.
to overthrown Kendrick. What he just did, Hov would have to do it.
But that I think is a different thing though, because even though we technically quote unquote got gangs in some of these other states, Jersey, New York, and stuff like that, Philly not really a gang place. But that shit was more important because of what happened on stage after all the show. Like having 15 plus gangs on
That's
stage
crazy,
today,
bro.
on stage,
That's crazy.
no problems, no violence.
That's crazy.
Like that shit is
That's
that's something
epic.
we can't even do because we don't even have that.
That's epic.
Like we could bring North, South, West Oak Lane together, but it's like what the fuck?
Nah,
is
you can't do
gonna
that in Philly neither,
Shit, we can't even invite certain cousins to the same barbecue.
Right.
bro. If they do something like that in Philly, bro.
And we also don't got nobody in power like that. Because Meek is cool, but he only cool certain places. A lot of niggas don't respect Meek in the city.
But I'm saying, bro, it got to be East Coast John, bro. It has to be,
I don't
bro.
even think we have a person in Philly that can do that.
We can't, but it don't have to be just Philly, just East Coast. We can't go out like that, bro. That was epic.
It definitely wouldn't be a nigga from. But
that was historic,
But
bro.
all
That was LA. That was California.
That's all California.
That was
people.
historic, though.
But
That's
what I'm
one
saying
state.
Is, I'm about to say that's one
We
state.
don't
You
really-
said not
we
just
don't really
Philly.
need that.
What the fuck we gonna get? Wiz Khalifa?
Bro, we can get Wale. We can
He's
get,
not from
He from
PA.
DC.
I'm not. He from
That's
DC,
all,
nigga.
That's all one state though. California was all one state. Them niggas was all really from all
So
one
you telling
area.
me none of our Philly niggas can sell out Wells Fargo?
Hell no. Who?
Fuck no.
Name one.
Meek, Pete, like state property,
State
all-
property,
like put
State
everybody
property,
together.
Bro, State Property just did like a reunion joint inside of like Parkside Banquet Hall or some shit. Like nigga, come on, stop it.
That's bad. Then that's a bad representation that we got.
First of all, most State Property don't even get along.
Most of they probably never got along.
I guarantee New York can do it
With who?
because of Hove. I guarantee they
Bro,
can do
Hov
it.
not putting nothing together. Like
I
that.
know he not, but
that
I'm
nigga just
just-
had a library dedicated to him.
I'm
He
just
ain't
telling
doing
you,
no
bro.
fucking-
But I'm just saying, bro. We have to. That was monumental. What just happened,
Bro, that
There's too
was
much pride, and nobody got the respect of the East Coast like Kendrick got of the West Coast. They literally had a concert anointing this nigga to be the king of the West Coast. We've never had nothing like that over here. Even with Biggie.
and they consider one state. They consider one state the West Coast. Mind you know how many states is on the West Coast?
So but that's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't
Niggas
just
ain't even call
college,
Wyoming.
but it wasn't just. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't just like just one state. Like it was multitudes. So it don't.
No, it
have to be
wasn't,
just
bro.
one.
All them niggas from
Everybody
California.
that performed in that concert and that was on that stage was from California, bro. Just different parts. You got Compton. You had Long Beach. You had fucking Inglewood.
Watts.
You had Watts. Like all these are just neighborhoods in California, and just all these gangs that just go against each other.
Even B Rad was there. Even B Rad was there.
Shut up, nigga.
B-Rad from Malibu was there. Yo, y'all ain't see him? Yeah.
That joint was epic, bro. That
They had
joint was
Russell
crazy.
there.
You had Russell.
DeRozan.
You had DeRozan dancing. You had LeBron that's from Cleveland.
Yo, Drake blocked Bron same night.
That nigga is
You had LeBron from Cleveland.
They can't have
At the show.
Jesus Christ.
They can't
This
have
nigga want to be a part of everything.
I hear you.
All right,
I know he wanted to get on that goddamn
go.
stage.
I do got
He
one
wanted to get on that
He a
stage.
smart
Savannah
man
was
for
like,
not doing it.
I
Brian
swear
definitely
to
wanted to
God.
get on that stage.
He a
I
smart.
swear to
He have
God.
a beautiful wife that stopped him from doing
It don't even matter. Drake already unfollowed him.
it. Did he?
Yeah,
They showed that.
same night.
So he unfollowed everybody that was there.
Probably.
Westbrook,
He don't got, but he don't got a real relationship with like Westbrook and DeRozan. Well, yeah, DeRozan he do, but he don't got a outside of that. He ain't got a relationship.
Nigga,
Wait, he really unfollowed them?
Westbrook is dedicated to the West Coast. He don't.
That's
give a fuck
crazy.
about None of that shit.
You think he gonna come back? You think he gonna try to do something?
That nigga
Yeah.
finished.
Drake.
His OVO fest about to come up, so we'll see.
Where at? In Toronto?
Yeah,
that's
where's
what-
always
That's
at?
the only way he can be able to stay at. Because anything here is a wrap. Collie, he definitely can't go back.
I mean,
He
explain.
can't perform back in Collie ever.
Yes, he can, bro.
No, he
They not beefing, bro. This ain't like Pac and
can't-
Biggie or this ain't one
Nah,
of those
they
situations.
are kind of beefing.
He
That
not going
AI
back.
track with Pac,
He's not going back.
that's disrespect. I don't think people understand the dynamics of that being disrespectful, but to use somebody's AI voice to voice opinions that may be total opposite of how he feel, it's kind of like making a mockery of the family. So niggas take that serious.
Man, we'll see. If
Oh,
he
you
gets
a
shot up,
Drake
if he
fan.
gets shot up in the Yukon, I'll find out though. Yeah, man,
Shot in the Yukon.
shot up in the Yukon. It's crazy.
yeah, man, we'll figure it out. But no, I
He
mean,
can't perform back in Collie, bro. It's a wrap.
bro, this ain't the East Coast West Coast.
He can't
type of
perform back
genre,
in
bro.
Collie.
I don't think
bro.
it's that. I don't think it's gonna be that,
You think that they
bro.
gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
Because you gotta
Okay, show
understand,
gonna be your
you
ass.
understand,
Stop,
like
Sure.
it's still people. Yeah, even if they crown Kendrick, you know what I'm saying. I don't think
Bro,
Kendrick gonna be like, yo, when he come here, shoot up his
He
motor
cannot
coach,
perform back in
shoot up his
Collie,
bus.
bro.
Like I don't think
He
Kendrick like, shoot up
cannot
his bus.
perform back in
Bro, it's gonna
Collie.
be one of them things where he set the tour dates and the tickets ain't selling, and then they gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna cancel."
He can't perform back in Collie, bro.
That's it. That's all he gonna do.
He can't. It's a wrap.
I heard he had a show out there, and they canceled the show, and gave everybody their money back from the tickets. Like we don't even want you out here.
He can't do it. It's a 5-year span. The time he bring
Are you writing them off? That's what you're saying. You're writing them off.
I'm not writing them off. I'm writing them off in Collie. Yes, for sure. Yes, he cannot perform back in Collie. Bro, they came together. Niggas that he's cool with. He shouted out YG in a song. And bro, you cannot perform back in Collie. Nobody's showing up at his
I feel
concert.
like that shit that niggas do all the time though.
But I'm saying,
Nigga
but bro,
find out
they
you from
come on,
another-
Chet. They
like,
came
yo, know
together.
My nigga such and such. Like, bro, that nigga would never claim to be his nigga though.
Chet, they came
Right.
together and it was
That's
more
the
so
problem.
like it was more so like a coming together in that joint, bro.
He did it with Meek and AR.
Yeah.
And then they was like, yo, he got the red carpet whenever he want to come through, probably because something Drake should have did something for them, but he didn't. And I kind of knew he wasn't. He was just taking a real life situation where niggas is actually beefing, niggas is actually getting violent with each other, and you just want to say it for the sake of a record. And you knew what it was going to do. That's corny to me.
It's a rap in Collie. Sorry, I hear
I know
y'all.
you got your LA hat on. I see you.
Nigga, I'm cop. Nigga, I'm east.
on,
I'm
bro.
east.
Stop doing that,
I'm
bro.
East Coast,
Yeah,
but
real rap.
Between you and that other shit,
bro,
you
this is
said,
my
bro.
sign though. This is
You've been
Washington.
taking up too many vacations to be fucking throwing up signs.
This is my last name though. This is what I put up for my last
But you don't
name.
do
Nigga.
none of that out there.
I know. Right?
I would do this out there, nigga. I ain't scared. Nigga.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
Bro, a nigga, bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you
ahead.
something. A nigga had a video on Instagram.
Go ahead.
Where he fucking.
That can't go with you.
No, hold up. A nigga went on. A nigga went on.
That can't go with
Just
you.
understand.
You can't take. You ain't. Anyway, a nigga on Instagram went through like no bullshit, like 20 hats that niggas can and can't wear in certain neighborhoods, and I was like, this paper plane gonna keep me safe anywhere, because bro, that hat, fucking Yankee hats, all types of hats, and I'm like, yeah, you wear this in this neighborhood, you can get killed because even though it's 5 minutes away from this neighborhood, they war with that neighborhood. I'm like, what? Bro, it was the most extensive video I've ever seen about hat wearing. And as a nigga who love hats.
Is hat wearing, how your socks is, how your pants roll, all types of shit, bro. They got
not in East Coast, but we care less.
No, Chicago they do that. Which way your hat is turned is definitely gang affiliation. That's why Chicago, the only place I ever went that I didn't bring no hats with me.
That's why they all got dreads and rocks.
I didn't bring no hats to
Wait,
Chicago.
what? The way you wear your hat?
The way you wear your hat. If it's cocked this way, that way, if it's a certain color, all that shit is gang affiliation. That's why J. Cole said, I kept my head straight because you know how them niggas in the shower, and you know how them niggas in the shower be. If not, you'll find out some shit. I can't remember the rhyme. I was actually listening.
So I just keep my head straight then.
That's cool.
But you might not
it
get
might
a
hit the wrong
roll
color
down
or it
in
might
the
hit the wrong logo.
But I have an Eagles hat on. Philly.
They definitely
Okay,
gonna shoot you.
niggas in Brazil is green, and they always got to kill niggas in.
That's crazy. Ain't that crazy?
Talk about that. That's what I'm saying. So you
That's
never know,
sick.
bro. That's why I don't go places. So that's my thing with traveling. I don't go places where I don't know somebody that lives there, because I don't want to be on a resort. I'm not a resort nigga. I want to be out in the mix. I want to get the real good food. I want to get the real culture, the real feeling, right? So if I don't know somebody that lived there, I don't want to go there, because it's like, what you gonna do?
No, you want to go
You
to
gonna be on
Jamaica.
Groupon
Jamaica is
looking for
crazy.
shit?
You want to go to Jamaica.
I don't want to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, I do.
You crazy. That was one of my best trips, bro.
And I'm trying
That's why I went back
and
to
I'm trying to
back.
go to Kingston.
I went back to back for a reason.
I'm not really in Jamaica. What I'm gonna do there?
A lot.
Like what?
Have
What I'm gonna
fun.
do there that I've never done before?
Have fun.
I don't want one of them random
I
niggas
can't
rubbing my
answer
legs. Putting
I can't answer that. Bro. Juice can't.
oh, now Juice got to answer.
I can't answer.
Okay.
Certain things.
All right, back to unauthentic.
Oh, you can't
podcast. Unauthentic.
But yeah,
podcast.
that joint's crazy.
Speaking of unauthentic,
Why you can't answer about Jamaica?
Right,
You've been
go.
to Jamaica twice, right?
go.
Why you can't answer? Like, what goes
My
on with
unauthentic
Jamaica?
is something cool. Don't worry about it. Speaking of unauthentic, right?
This guy's crazy.
So earlier, I'm looking at the calendar of the guests we got coming up, right? And I'm thinking of something. I'm like, hold on, this don't make sense. So if y'all remember in the group chat, we had a conversation about my friend. Shout out Lauren. She's gonna be here on the 12th when we shoot a couple weeks from now
man.
about astrology, right? So H goes in the group chat and say, "Oh, I ain't participating in that because of my religion," which is cool. I'm not questioning.
Talking about, I think you got offended. Did you get offended when I wrote that?
I just think it don't make sense. But don't worry about it because I'm gonna tell you why it don't make sense right here, and I just need you to explain it.
Let him win.
Let me land. Where Murky at? Shout out Murky.
I want to say something after you say what
Shout
you
out Murky. Let me land. So listen, you won't indulge in that. Now we just want birthdays and times and locations so she can come in here with a chart reading and just everybody participate. I used to have don't ask me what I do for work and don't ask me my sign in my bio on Instagram. But I participate I'm a team player. I'm gonna participate for the team, right? So my thing is now within the next week or two, we'll have Dev up here with the Emotional Habits clothing line, and the clothing line is based strictly off astrology signs. So you're willing to wear that and promote that, but not willing to just give your birthday for somebody to come and just interact with the crew.
So good question. So I told Dev this too. I said, Dev, I'm not really into that.
Mm-hmm.
So Dev was like, all right, that's cool. So if you look at anything that Dev would actually make for me, is yes, it still has that, but it's more so highlighting the name of his brand.
Mm-hmm.
The birthday stuff, like Pisces and all that, is the smallest thing where, and any of his other clothing is very large. Cause I was like, Dev, I don't really believe in that. That's not what I do. I'm not really into that. Here's why I'm not into that, right? And this is just my belief. Like I said, we just talk about your own conviction.
I just want to hear this part.
Right,
That's
my joint is, it's a lot of, like me personally, it's a lot of witchcraft and all, and that type of stuff, like the things of your signs and what you certain things that you do. That's just my belief, based on what I did. So based on what I read and what I do, that's just not what I'm into. I don't be circum to what your birthday is. I don't believe that's what your character is. Right now, I'm not saying some of that stuff don't make sense to certain people. I'm not judging you for what you are, but for me, no, I'm not gonna be circum to, oh, you're a Pisces, so you this way. No, I choose to be what God made me to be, and whatever the character that how I operate, because He give us that freedom to be who we are. But that's what it is, right? You have like I'm just not gonna be a cut like just. All right, you're a Cancer, so you this, or you're a Pisces because you this, or you are whatever the other ones is because you this. Like, no, I'm not allowing that to be who I am.
And I understand that. So I was you, right? So this be my thing. And Juice literally witnessed this like maybe like 3-4 nights ago on my live when somebody asked me about my sign. And I'm like, I'm not really into that because when you tell people your birthday, they think they know everything about you, right? So we took time on the live. I probably did like 6 or 7 people. And these are things called birth charts. So what people do with you is just your sun sign, right? Your sun sign is your birthday. So my birthday is July. So my sun sign is Cancer, right? July 22nd. I'm the last day of Cancer, first day of Leo. So that's my sun sign, right? But what she's going to do and what she taught me, the reason I came out of that show that you in, is because people need to lease and know your big 3. So your big 3 is your rising, your sun, and your moon, right? So what happens is when you tell your birthday, your time, and your location, it determines where the planets and the stars were when you were born, where you were born, right? And it does tap into your personality. And I did about 6-7 readings on that live that night. Everybody was like, "Yo, that's so accurate."
Yeah,
I even did it with my daughter, who just called me not too long ago. I even did it with her. And reading it, I know her personality. I know who it is, right? So a lot of times people judge you wrong off your sun sign. But when you put all them things together, and it's a whole chart. Like people pay her like $500 for a book of who they are, and it taps into career, all that kind of stuff. And I tap into that stuff, and then I do personality tests, and I do my love languages. I think those 3 things are super important when learning anybody. And I think that's for people to test on their own time and to really get knowledge of it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I've had deep talks with this girl, and that's why I'm able to bring her on here with full confidence, where she knows what she's doing. She's done this for a living for a long time. And she's really intelligent and she's really knowledgeable about this stuff, right? So, but where I was at, where you was at, that's why I can really relate. That's why when you saying it, I'm like, yo, that was me. I hated people asking me that. When your birthday? What's your sign? I didn't like it. But when you read that whole chart, and I actually got it off Snapchat before I got it from her, is you read that whole chart, it tells you all the planets and whatever and all that kind of stuff. And it really taps into who you are and everything like that. And all I wanted to do was everybody just listen to it. Bro, after the hour of recording, we don't ever got to talk about it again. I don't care, but it's just like the fact that when we have guests, I feel like everybody should participate. Because
I get all that, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that you're wrong. And I said, hey, you guys can still do what you got to do, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna still be here. But that still don't change my belief or change what I am. Like I'm not gonna come accustomed to that. I don't believe in that. I believe who God made you, who you are. Mm-hmm. That's it. It's not about no planets, because at the end of the day, God is God. He made the planets. He made the sun. He made the moon. He made everything.
So you don't believe one thing can be connected to the other?
Oh. No, I believe everything comes from him. Period. That's it. Everything starts with him. So at the end of the day, if that's not what he say what I am, that's not what he say what I do, that's it. That stops there.
So what is that? So okay, so my fault, Jonesy. I'm gonna give you give me a couple seconds. So this is my thing, right? If that's the case, right? If that's the case and that's how you feel, I understand that, right? But in life, period, we go through things where we gotta try it first before we decide if we like it or not. Or I'm not asking you to believe in anything. I'm not actually believing anything. But my thing is, if we bring people up here to do something, how would you feel if somebody brought you to their space and then one of their 4 people was like, "Yeah, I just don't even want to interact with him."
But that's what I'm saying. I never said I wouldn't interact. I'm not. I would never.
But the interaction is the because she can't do what she does unless we all participate with.
Bro, she gonna know my birthday. I'm not gonna. If she asks you, Harry, what's your birthday? I'm gonna tell her my birthday.
But I asked y'all that because I'm prepping her in the beginning, so she can come in here with the stuff.
Because
she can't do that on the spot.
Bro, you know my birthday March 1st. You can tell her that.
But the time and the location is important because I was born in Germany, so my location is different from y'all's. So my best friend was same birthday as me, 2 years later, but same city as y'all. But that because in Germany the planets wasn't aligned the same as it was in Philly on July 22nd. Right, so it does make a difference where your location and your time was because things move as the solar system go. As we know, the solar system moves.
So me as a friend, if it's something that you don't believe in, I'm not going to disrespect your belief and say, "Oh, you got to participate." That's the way I operate. No, that's not the case. So it's nothing about, "Oh, you should do this, you do that." No, if that's not what I'm into, that's not what I'm into. Hey, so listen, one of our co-hosts is just not into that. That's cool, but us 3, we're gonna give that to you, but he'll still be there. Plain and simple. That's it. I'm just not into it. That's not what I do. That has nothing to do with what she does. It has nothing to do with what y'all do. It's not disrespectful to nobody. It's setting that clear expectation. That's what I stand on. That's just where I am. Nothing's going to change that. That's just where I'm at.
But why be closed-minded, though?
That's not closed-minded.
No, it is closed-minded because you never bro. So hold on. The definition of closed-minded, right, is to not indulge or accept anything, not try to get any knowledge towards it. That's exactly what you're doing because you've never experienced this. You never went through this process before, but you're just shutting it down because of what you already believe and have seen before without experiencing it.
Who said I've never been through that situation?
You just said I'm not doing it at all. Have you never?
But I never said that. In
this monologue, you said that's where I stand. That's what I believe in. So I'm not doing it. So you never said I've tried this before and this is what I got out of it. You've never said that.
But you can't say I didn't say that because I didn't say it. That's what I'm saying. You just said
3 monologues. You could have said
bro, you just said you said that you never did it. You not going to do it. I never tell you. I never said it. All I did was I told you what I believe in.
How'd you get to the point where you at now?
Because when I went through teachings from just that standpoint, and then when I went to spiritual understanding.
Teachings from who?
What you mean? My pastors, different prophetic classes, and different things like that. So we talk about that stuff.
So is it churches and pastors that accept gays in their churches and ones that don't?
Who? My church, we accept everybody. We don't judge anybody.
So, but I'm asking you, is it churches that accept gays and ones that don't?
For sure, but
hold on, but you're all read from the same Bible.
Yes, but different interpretations. Different interpretations, absolutely.
So you feel like everybody that interprets everything for you is the perfect interpreter.
Nobody said that.
Can go above.
Nobody said that.
That is what you're saying.
I'm not
Because
saying that, bro. You're not gonna flip it and put words in my mouth. That's not what I'm saying. No, that's not.
This what you're
That's
saying.
not what I'm saying.
You saying because I learned this from
That's not what I'm saying.
From these line of teachers and my teachings, this is what I learned. So I'm not going against this, which means you're not willing to learn any further teaching beyond the people that you've encountered.
That's
already.
not what I'm saying.
That's
So
exactly
what?
you
So this is what I'm saying because I'm gonna speak for myself. What I'm saying is the stuff that I went through that gravitated with me, and I did my own studies and seeing what makes sense. I said I'm not going to partake in it.
So
I never
because of who you
don't cut me off. I just let you finish.
Come on, now.
What I said was I said the young lady still could come here and stay where she was. Because I'm not going to partake in what y'all doing, not meaning that I'm not going to still be here and hear what's going on. That doesn't mean that's going to change my
Do you know
mindset.
what participation means?
Bro, you don't, bro.
I'm just asking a question.
Hold on, I want to
Go
say
ahead,
something.
Jonesy.
I want
Go
to say
ahead.
something.
Boy, walk it down, Jonesy. Walk it down.
I'm gonna tell you what the issue is with a lot of Christians and a lot of Christianity and a lot of religions in general, right? Conviction is once you understand that something is wrong. Once you accept, because there's a certain point where you could be doing wrong. There's a guy in the Bible, his name was Saul. His name got changed to Paul. Saul was clipping Christians, killing them. Because he thought he was doing what he was supposed to do.
Correct.
Once he realized it was wrong, can't do that no more. This is the problem with a lot of Christians. Honestly, a lot of them really need to shut up. Because you will openly say, I can't do this, but you will do what you accepted was wrong in front of the same people that you said, I can't do this. And honestly, I don't care who they are, they will look at you like you are a joke. So if you telling everybody like, yo, I can't eat pork, I can't do this, I can't do that, and it's like, it's a certain way to do everything. Somebody could offer you pork, you don't eat it, you can say no thank you. You don't got to be like, oh no, I don't eat pork. You eat pork, but then 2 hours later, you doing some shit that you accepted as wrong around the same people that you said you can't do. This is the thing. I posted a post yesterday. I don't even want to say nothing about it because hopefully ain't nobody watching this that responded on the post. I posted 2 water bottles and I said, when you notice the difference, let me know what it is, right? Wasn't no fucking difference. But everybody was posting about a difference. You know why everybody was posting about a difference? Because I said, when you notice the difference. Manipulation goes into everything. Even Christianity, even Islam, in teachings. Manipulation goes into everything. And Harry, you said something earlier about, you know, your mom and dad let you make choices or whatever the case may be. Manipulation ain't one size fits all. It's all in different ways and different tactics. And let me ask you this. How old was you when you was able to stay home by yourself?
It's like 15.
15.
Damn, for real?
So at 15, on a Sunday, when everybody was going to church, did you have the green light to be like, nah, I'm going to sit this one out this week. I don't feel like it.
Not 15.
Yeah.
Plus, I was playing drums too, but I get what you're saying. But no.
You see what I'm saying? It's like we had the freedom. We had longer leashes.
I had that freedom when I started driving. That was 16.
It's like longer leashes.
Right.
But the leash is still there.
Right.
So a lot of things that we reject or a lot of ways that we feel about certain things, it's literally because of the upbringing. So that's the main thing. Like,
But that goes back to what I said earlier. Is about you having an own understanding for yourself. So that's, like I said, that's one thing I credit my parents. They always taught me, I can't get you into heaven, right? They can't get me into heaven based on because they saved and they brought me into church and they did that. They can't get me into heaven. It's my salvation. Right. I gotta respond to God myself. Anything I do, I'm gonna go to Him by myself. When it's judgment time, my parents not gonna be up there with me. It's gonna be me. And that's one thing I'm teaching my kids to this day. It's gonna be your own personal desire. So anything decision that I make is my decision. You know what I'm saying? I know I can literally I'm not in church today because of my parents. Yes, the upbringing, a lot of things I believe and a lot of things that I do is based on what I learned from them, but I'm not still in it because of them. It's something that I learned on my own, something that I studied on my own that made sense to me. Like, you know what? That makes sense. That's real. I see these signs of what I'm reading. I see the signs that what I believe in. That got me.
So, quick question, right? And I'm not super religious. I don't go to church. You know what I mean? I do believe in God, right? What's the difference in the sin?
What you mean?
What's the difference from one sin to the next?
There's no difference. Or sin is sin.
So you saying? So I'm going by what you said. You said when it's your time to go and you go up there, you got an answer to everything, right? Mm-hmm. You think that he gonna care about you partaking in the astrology conversation compared to any other sin you did in your life?
No, but so
why you can't partake in it?
But here's the thing: it's called repentance, right? It's called any sin. What happens is with repentance, true repentance is when you turn away from, right? Meaning is that, hey, yes, I sinned, I fell short. We not perfect. God don't expect you to be perfect. We striving to be perfect. We striving to be like Him, but He understands that we not. That's why He died for us, so we can go to Him. So He could be that person where, because if you go back then, if you really study your Bible back then, everybody couldn't go to God. They had to make sacrifices. They had to go to priests, and if priests had to go and make that intervention for them to go to God. That's why Jesus came to die for us, so that we have now a way to God. Like, hey, we can now pray on our own. We don't have to go to a priest to give our sins or give our stuff up, right? We can actually go to God like, hey, God, listen, I messed up. I fell short. This is what it is. We're striving to be great every day. But when you repent, repentance is truly turning away from that sin. So that means that, hey, with sin that you're doing, you're not doing that no more. Because anybody can repent. But if you still doing the same exact thing, that's not true repentance.
All right, so
because repentance means turning away from. That's what
you walking it right into it, bro.
That's a great example.
You walking right into it.
I love Drew's question because this is my thing, right? We are walking into something, especially you, right? Especially you. I've talked to her before, so I can't speak for everybody else. But just because of the encounter of me and you, I'll speak for you, right? You're walking into something that you've probably never dealt with before or like experienced on this level, right? So that's the ignorance in it, right? Which is okay. Ignorance is bliss, right? So ignorance is okay because you don't know you're doing this. When the Lord says, I mean, the sin isn't drinking, the sin is to be drunk, and you know you're gonna take 5 Crown and Cokes, and that's gonna have you drunk. You still do it, right?
For sure.
So it's like the repentance is cool, but you don't even know what this is doing to you. So it's like, look, Lord, if I did do anything, I repent for that, right? Because this is something you don't know the effects it could have, because it might have no effect, or you really might listen with a closed mind or listen with an open mind, right? But you don't know what's gonna come out of it, because she might read that shit and you might be like, dang, that do sound like me a little bit. All right, cool. I'm not saying you're gonna go get the daily horoscope app, but you might. It's just the fact of like, we are building something where it's like, bro, sometimes I don't want to talk about some of this stuff.
But what I'm saying, champ, is I never said I'm going to disrespect and show disrespect and just really turn a blind eye and be like that. No, I'm going to be here and interact in the conversation because I'm not going to, because I'm saying I'm not going to, oh yeah, you right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm talking about.
No, but only you can say what's right. So when I read my joint on live the other night, it was talking about me being like, yo, you give 100% to people as long as you feel like it's coming back. When they don't feel like it's coming back, you kind of shut yourself off from it. I'm like, dang, that do sound like me, right? It's really just personality things. It's not saying you're going to go be rich and go fucking... Like, go find gold in California 10 years from now. Like, it's not a fortune telling thing. It's not like that kind of thing. It's not saying like who you're gonna be. It's saying like some of your character traits. Like you might be. She might just say you loyal, faithful, fucking like steadfast, headstrong.
But I think you taking it as a negative way. Like, I'm not gonna say, young lady, you're wrong. I don't agree with that. Stop talking to me. That's not the case. I'm not saying that. Right. No. I'm gonna give her respect. I'm like, oh, I appreciate that.
But my thing is, what's the difference between me experiencing you for years, right, and being like, yo, super loyal, super encouraging, whatever. That's his personality. That's who I know, right? So if somebody come in and be like, you know what, after an hour sitting with him, he seems pretty loyal. Seems pretty like a real good conversation, intelligent guy. That's the same thing she's gonna be doing.
And the thing is, I said, yo, I appreciate that. It's just, for me, it's not, yo, what is this reading? I said, hey, listen, I'm not really into that. Like, hey, what's your birthday? You can still do all that.
Start with that. I really want you to start with that, because when we read it out loud, I want you to see how on point that stuff be, bro.
And I understand that, bro. And I'm not. But you. I'm
trying to get a million views.
Listen, and we are. The thing is, we saying the same thing.
That's cool.
We saying it backwards, but we saying the same thing. Like at the end of the day, I guess it's gonna be our guess. We all represent Authentic Basement.
Right.
We all gonna represent, and we all gonna be respectful to our guests. That's just what we do.
I got a question to ask.
Your question don't make sense. So we all
Shut up.
Stop telling me shut up, bro.
Yo, listen. So
You told
listen.
me shut up. I just looked at the last episode. You told me shut up like 3 times to my one. So
Yeah, I got
Shut up was powerful when you told him.
I
That joke
get
was
that,
crazy.
but we're gonna get a limit on that because we said a little bit too
Hell
much.
outta
Shuts
here.
up.
You drink big
We gotta get a shut up counter.
I'm just saying, like,
Between y'all.
yo, because I look back like, dang, champ, you was right. I did something like, dang.
That one time, yeah, you
I
looked at
did.
me, she said, "Shut up, ain't nobody talking."
I did.
To you. Like, yo, that
But
joke was
then I
true.
saw like 3 of his joints. I'm like, hold up. And the thing is, I actually shut up.
That's the disrespect couch. That's the respect couch.
That's the thing that-
Jonesy never be having back and forth.
y'all don't. But that's the joint that got me. Like I actually shut up. It's like, yo, you
Because
right.
Jonesy ain't gonna say shut up. He just gonna punch me in the mouth.
I'm just like, so that's how I'm like, all right, I get it.
You know, it's all biz. It's all biz. But no. So I had this conversation with my grandma probably like last year or something, right? So we was talking about like the Bible, and I asked her. I said, "Grandma, have anybody read the original Bible?" She said, "Well, not my knowledge." I said, "So, how many times was the Bible copied and written?" She said, "Oh, a new Bible come out all the time.
Right.
The Bible's printed." I said, "So how do we know word for word what is God's meaning?" You know, I said, I don't question it. I don't question it. I said, but how do we know what was truly written down originally and what is copywritten, or not copywritten, copy or rewritten? She's like, "We don't know, grandson. You know, it's just times has changed."
Can
right?
I answer that?
Wait. Let me finish first. Right? And I said, because not saying that I don't read the Bible, or I never read the Bible, but I said when a lot of people say, well, in the Bible, this is what God said, and I'm like, well, how could you really truly understand that or know that when Bibles are written or copied new every year, and it's different Bibles, the New Testament. I'm gonna stop right there because I can't tell you every name of the Bible, but you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, how do we know? How do we know? Why should we follow by these things when we don't even know what was in the original Bible, what was worded the original way?
So I like that question, and I appreciate that question. The reason why you know, because the thing that's written in the word is happening today. That's how you know. That's where, and a lot of things, if you look at the word, it really speaks on your faith. It really speaks on having faith and really believing. But if you really study the word to the T, you'll see that a lot of the signs that's happening today, or a lot of things that was written in the word, is happening today. Yes, there are different versions of the Bible, but everything that's with the different versions is still gearing down to the same thing. All it is different wording to bring it more clear, right? You got the NIV, you got the Amplified, you got the King James Version. You have different versions of the Bible that's coming out, but that's not changing the word. It's not changing the scriptures. All it is changing the wording for different people, for different understanding of it. But at the end of the day, you are going to have different interpretations. But if you really study, you will see today things that's stated in the word is literally happening right now, right? Rumors of wars, right? Earthquakes in diverse places. We had an earthquake in Philly a couple months ago. We're not known to have earthquakes in Philly.
Earthquake was in Jersey. It wasn't in Philly.
It happens here. I got a shake in my office. We felt it. We felt it here. That's a diverse place. We're not accustomed to having earthquakes here. Even in Jersey, you're not accustomed to having it. So it's different things that's in the word that will tell you of things that's going to happen today that's happening.
So what you said? Now repeat that again. You said what's going on today besides the earthquakes? Would you say that?
So I'm saying you had rumors of wars. You got wars that's going to be taking place, of wars that's coming to. You really into politics, you'll hear about different rumors of wars that's going to be taking place.
Well, it's been worse. It's been worse since the beginning of time.
But what I'm saying is the wars of different countries that not supposed to be warring. That's not supposed to be having that diverse.
Yeah, no, that shit in Revelations be real, bro.
It's definitely real.
It's
Harry, look. I'm gonna break it down like this, right? What was one of the last things that Brian said he wanted to accomplish?
As a, really, bro?
Hear me out.
It's just funny, bro.
What's
I got
one of
the.
Like this.
Going from God.
Going from God to Brian.
It's funny. Hold on, go from King James to King James.
Yo,
Crazy.
it's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest
That's
with you.
how much he really hates this nigga. But go ahead,
He do this, but I do this shit. Like I for real do this. Like if I wanted to slick my hair back, I could have a church tomorrow, man. Like I really do it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask you like this, right?
Yo,
what was one of the last things that Brian said he wanted to accomplish as a player? He said, the only thing I want to do is do this with this person.
Play with his son.
He played with his son. His son is a Laker. Was there anything magical about it?
No, he just made it happen.
He made it happen, right? You know, the people that actually control the world can make a lot of shit happen. Case in point, rumors of wars, right? Do we feel like America didn't have something to do with 9/11?
Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did.
We went to war over that. So if people are saying these wars are going to happen, but y'all are the people that's making the wars happen, it's nothing magical about that. Sometimes the people that write the books are the people that's making all of this shit happen.
I'm not saying it's nothing magical. It's just thing that just to know that back in BC times, to know that this stuff was still going to happen is the whole valid point. Even though it don't matter if somebody is a part of anything that happens is somebody making it happen. It's a part of it. But the thing is to know that's going to happen before your time and to have it written shows that's God's given vision to that person to let the people know here's what's going to happen. What's going to take no war is just snap of the finger. It's a custom of different things that's going to happen. It's a custom of different disagreements that's going to happen. It's something that somebody didn't agree with that's going to cause that. But the whole point of it is as it's going to happen. The notification that is going to happen. And what's happening now is happening. Period. That's the whole bottom line.
All right, so look, you said that, right? You said that they were speaking for now, right now. A lot of stuff in Revelations is true, right? The same people that you mentioned was the same people that was going to war back then.
What are you talking about?
You talking about the BC times? The same people that was going to war then. I was watching Troy the other day. Right now, mind you, it's like
all right.
It's like a couple.
You
different...
drunk some pink with me?
No, bro. This is facts, bro.
But you
it's different versions of the movie. It's an updated version. It's an older version, right? Bro, they went to war over it because one of the prince took the bull wife or girl. They went to war over that, bro. And so I'm agreeing with Jonesy, like, yo, a lot of stuff is not magical. A lot of the stuff, bro, people go to war for.
Nobody said nothing was magical, brother.
No, I'm not saying. I'm agreeing with what he's saying. Right.
Like I said, I'm not here to. I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to change nobody's religion.
Like,
I'm not doing.
I'm not here to argue the word. Like I said,
it's just
I believe in what I believe, and I'm never going to judge anybody that believe what you want. Like at the end of the day, we gonna all understand and come to the bottom line. Like the word said, every knee will bow down, and every tongue will confess that God is Lord. Period. So no matter what you believe in, at the end of the day, we're going to see what it is. So I'm not a person that's gonna argue with it. I'm gonna stand on my ground. I'm gonna state what you state, or I'm gonna state what I state. I'm gonna let you state what you state. I'm not gonna change the way I am. I can care if it's called ignorance. I don't care what it is. It's just what I stand for, what I believe in. You got to make that stance. Christ died for us to make a stance. Right? They wanted to. Well, what are we killing him for? People said they lied on his name here. They lied on this. And today he stood for what he stood. He stood quiet. I'm going to stand on my ground. And he literally took sacrifice, whippings, and piercing in the side for our salvation, to us, to have a person to go to and repent, and for him to die for us. Something that we wasn't even born yet, and he's still dying for us to have a way to him, to way to Christ, to, you know what, hey, I have a chance to repent and, for Christ to show mercy on myself. So at the end of the day, he stood on that. So it don't matter what anybody say. I don't care what I'm called. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be called different things. You're going to be persecuted. Persecution comes when you believe in Christ. All this stuff happens for a reason. So at the end of the day, I'm going to stand on those grounds, and regardless, and I'm not going to judge for you to stand on what you believe in, what it is. At the end of the day, Christ would know. He will reveal himself to you any way, fashion. Period. Anybody, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what, he's going to reveal yourself to you, because the thing is, people know there is a God. Let something turmoil happen in your life. You got people praying that never prayed before. 9/11, everybody was in church that next Sunday. Everybody was trusting in God. Everybody was praying to God. You know what I'm saying? So people know there's a God at the end of the day. So whatever you do, whatever you believe, whatever it is, I'm not going to argue with you. You're just going to take point blank, and you're going to do what you need to do. And I'm saying not what you're doing, or I'm not saying that's what Champ doing. Like, just at the end of the day, you have your own way of you and God, and that's why I stand on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna tell you what my thing is real quick, and it's not. I feel like Jesus came to do what he did, and I think man gave their own interpretation of that. Like, What's the steps, like, if I was a sinner and I wanted to change my life to get into heaven, Harry, what's the steps that I need to take to become heaven bound?
Based on the word that I believe and the word that I believe is true, is to confess your sins and confess that he died for you and believe that he rose again, right? And the thing is, like, hey, your life is not going to instantly change from there, but then you're doing the things to walk in Christ. So if I'm going to confess and believe that, hey, Christ, you are the Son of God, you are who you are, you did die for me, you did raise again for the third day. Now I'm going to put myself in a position where I can now start studying your word. I may still be fornicating. I may be stay still committing adultery. I may be still doing what I need to do, still lying, still doing all these things, right? Nobody's saying it's going to be an instant change, but what I'm going to do, the more I study your word, the more I'm now being around things of teaching that I'm getting. Now my own conviction is going to start happening where, you know what? I'm not going to do it. My pastor was a drug dealer. My pastor was a whoremonger. My pastor was a prostitute. My pastor was all these things. These are the things he was. These are the things that he was. These are the things that my pastor was. He's no longer that. And not saying, oh God, oh man, that just. But what happened was his conviction. The more he studied, the more he got in the word, the more he started trusting in God and talking to God, he started feeling repent. He started feeling convicted of those things. You know what? I don't want to have part in that. He didn't have the taste for those things anymore, and that's what happens. God's not telling you to.
So you telling me he indulged in things, right? He indulged in things, and the conviction of the experience and the knowledge of what he was experiencing turned him to who he is that you got to meet, right? So my thing is, right, I don't feel like you can turn away something, or, well, no, you can, right? You can turn away something that you've never experienced, right? But my thing is, things that you don't know are either for or not harmful to you, I feel like those are things you just gotta go through and be like, all right, well, let me understand it for myself, right? You know what I'm saying? Because everything is not in that book. I've read it front to back. It's not in that book. Everything's not in there. So it's like some things you gotta kind of update and kind of translate yourself. But it's like, if I'm gonna do that, I might just experience for myself and then kind of take the experience and understand what I can gain from it and what I don't like about it, right? So that just be my thing, where it's like, I grew up in the church just like you. Like, my parents ain't no pastors, but my brother is, and you know what I mean, my mom is super churchy and all that kind of stuff. But my thing is, like, they truly allow me to experience life, right? And then because they understand I know how to interpret things, I know how to really explain things to a really high level. So it's like, after I experienced this, I felt like this, and I did this, it taught me this. It's something to learn out of all of these lessons that you're going to give, right? If we live strictly by the book, how much knowledge do you feel like you would lack if you live strictly by the book and never experience anything just off of your life and your path that you're already going to take? Because if it's already in the, do you believe in fate?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was listening, but I was.
No, yeah, I know you love using deep thought. Do you believe in fate?
I do.
Okay, right. So if you believe in fate, right, that means what's
from him though. But I got.
But what? Yeah, I mean that's the only place I feel like it can be from, right? But what's gonna happen is gonna happen, right? So God know. All right, look, he gonna shoot this podcast. He gonna do that, like, because that would be a part of your fate, right? This is gonna happen. He's gonna develop these thoughts from that and understand, like, okay, cool, that was cool to experience, but that ain't for me. Still, it ain't for me. You could go into something saying it ain't for me, listen openly, and still say it ain't for me. You know what I mean? Look at all the people that went to college. Some people know that shit ain't for them, but they needed a major, and they went through it all. And it's like, you know, this still ain't for me. I'm just gonna go work at Home Depot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for them. Right? I feel like you gotta go through experiences in life to really understand, because we can't live by somebody else's word. Like you said, your parents give you the freedom to understand and have your own relationship. If they force their relationship on you, then what you have.
So the thing is with the word, so I get that you say you read it front to back, is not you living by this, but at the end of the day, if you are a true believer, the whole goal is to follow Christ and be like him, right? And he in his word, he's telling you you're not going to be perfect. One thing, if you look in the word, one thing Christ do not touch is free will. So at the end of the day, yes, Christ knows all. He know what Mav is going to do. He know what Dave is going to do. He know what Juice is going to do. He know what Harry's going to do. But the thing is, he's allowing you to, and giving that autonomy to have your own choice. He's not going to dictate, oh, you're going to go this route, you're going to do this. He's just all knowing. He know what you're going to do. He know the person that's in you. He know what you are. He doesn't touch free will. That's in his word. He doesn't contradict free will. He don't touch it because that's your own choice. So if Mav going to go with the route that God wants him to do, or you know what, I'm gonna follow God's word, I'm gonna do that, that's Mav making that decision. He's not gonna like put it in you like, hey, go this way. That's your freedom of choice. Just like mine. I know, hey, if Harry's gonna sin here, that's Harry's freedom of choice. So anybody that gets to hell, that's your own choice, because he in his word is more so a blueprint. He telling you what to get into heaven, how to live and get into heaven, what to do. And it's literally what he did, what his son did, and how he abstained from different things. That's what it is. So at the end of the day, nobody's telling you to be this way. Nobody's telling you to do that. That's why I love God. He's not a judgmental God. He's not this. He's not saying, oh, I'm a judge for this, because he's gonna love whoever. Right? He talked through a donkey. He prophesied to a person through a donkey. He don't care who it is. You could be the worst person on earth, and he can still prophesy through you to encourage somebody to change their life. He doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, you want to make that decision for yourself of what you want to believe in, what you want to do. So at the end of the day, bro, like for you, you are very strong-minded, right? I can see the man that you can believe. If you really allow God to really work in you, bro, you're going to be amazing, just like how you amazing you are. Because when you believe in something, bro, you're going to believe in something, and you have a way to make a person buy into what you believe in it. You get what I'm saying? That's just who you are. The difference is, it's just like now you gotta get to a point where it's like, all right, where I'm gonna choose which way to use that gift. That's a gift. Everybody don't have that. How I know? Because I almost have that same gift. I could sell you into anything. I could talk you into anything. That's a gift. But it's how we utilize that gift, and it's how you allow what operates. You can either operate it into the negative, or you can either operate into the positive. But that's gonna be your decision. Like I said, Christ is going to know when to get our attention. That's one thing he's going to do, regardless of the fact you may not ever hear about God ever. And am I perfect? Heck no. Y'all know I'm not perfect at all. But this opportunity could be giving the opportunity to somebody that never heard about God. Be like, you know what, yo, that's interesting. Let me get somewhere where I can now learn more about that person.
It's true.
Just to feel what it is. That's how God works. Like, it's not like he's intentional and so smart in different ways that he do, where it's like it could be a post that be like, yo, what that post about? Now let me learn more. That's what he is. Like, it's not a force, and that goes back to what you said, where that's why a lot of young people today, which I hate about older people, they try to force that into you. And that's where they get it wrong. That's where church hurt coming at. Because they're not always right, and they think they're always right, and God gonna reveal that too. Yeah. You're not always right. You're not. That's why people don't believe in God. That's why people don't do, because then you try to force feed all this stuff, and you're not doing the same thing. We see you doing the same thing that we struggle with, but you trying to say, oh, this is what I gotta be. Oh, I can't wear makeup. I can't wear this, and that's why a lot of people turn away from that. So I'm not that person. I'm that real guy gonna be like, yo, I struggle, I fight, I go through stuff and everything. I'm raw with it. But at the end of the day, I know there's a God that I know that I can go to, that, you know what, when I need him, I can call on him. When I know when I'm doing wrong, I know what I need to do, because I believe in his word that much. You get what I'm saying? And I'm never, like I said, going back to that, I'm never going to turn away for it, because at the end of the day, it is a knowledge point to, like, let me see where she at. Because you know what, man, I can say something to her where she like, yo, oh shoot, I didn't realize that. And she can say something to me like, you know what, that makes sense, but I see why people believe in that, but here's also what I believe. So that's my whole goal.
And that's the whole goal of the conversation.
And that's why I said I'm not going to turn that away.
Sit there mute.
Absolutely
right?
not.
So that's why I'm saying to fully participate and then be able to, bro, because you know why? The thing about God is he understands that people invoke change, right? And you could talk about my talent, right? And you got, like you said, like almost the same talent, right? So it's like, where it's like, we are good speakers, right? So we can speak things, right, that people might not understand, but they might take it coming from us, where they didn't take it from somebody even closer to them, right? So my thing is, I'm gonna hear all of your point. I'm gonna fully dive into what you giving me, right? And then I'm gonna generate conversation off that. That's what I do every day, right? Because the thing about it is, bro, I can't fully understand you if I'm not willing to fully understand you. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but that's real life, right? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not willing to fully take in what you're doing and open my mind and be like, okay, cool, bro, I've sat down with all types of people just to understand them. I've sat on corners with homeless people to really understand the story. Like, oh, you was in the military? Well, why didn't you even get this help? Because I know they got this VA bill for whatever. Like, I be trying to understand people and understand the logic behind things. And if we don't take that time to do that, to other people, it can seem as though we feel like we're better than them. Right? Because if she sat here and heard this conversation, she might feel like you're better than her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Christ wouldn't want that. Where it's like, no, sit with the people. He sat with the people. I'm not letting nobody string me up on no cross. If I know I'm all powerful, all knowing, all these things, right? I gotta humble myself sometimes and listen to people. Literally, bro, when I read my own thing, it's just even not even forget the astrology stuff. Not read my own thing. I've had to sit down with my real friends, 20 years plus, just to like an intervention almost. What am I doing wrong? Sat down with my exes. What am I doing wrong? How could I have been better? Because sometimes we got to dig into ourselves, the levels that we are not willing to go to on our own because it hurts. Truth hurts, bro. No matter what level you at, no matter how much growing, maturing, all that stuff you do, that shit hurts. When people that you love got to tell you, I can't hang with you because of this. I don't like you around in these situations. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes we got to humble ourselves and get into that mode because that's what it takes for us to invoke change. Right? So when I'm challenging you as your brother, as somebody who love you, it's because I know I'm not trying to change your mind. I never tried to change your mind. You never tried to change mine. Right? But my thing is we challenge each other. And the thing about us all here right now is we got to challenge each other to do better. Right? We all got challenges for each other that we all want each other to reach certain places where it's like, yo, this can be great. This is great. Right? But we got to reach certain things. We got to tap outside of our original selves and be like, listen, I want more for us. I want more for me. Right? And that's why I come on here and I try to set the example where it's like, bro, I'm going to be judged. On every episode, I've said something where I'm going to be judged. I'm going to be texted about. I'm going to be DM'd about. I'm going to be blocked about. Yep. I'm going to be all that. Because you know why, bro? All that does is point out the people who really love me for being me. Yep. And they love the genuineness in me. And that's why the people that stay around are around. It's simple. It's simple for me. I take the most simplest route, bro. Y'all don't understand the backlash I get from some of these episodes and other podcasts I've done before this. I got to deal with what I got to deal with, but my life is my life, and I make these choices knowing it could hurt somebody if they ever found out about it, and I got to live with that.
And this is why I say what I say about first time out. This is why it's authentic. My brother got tearing. This is why it's authentic. This is what I'm talking about. It's authentic. But this is what I'm saying. People need to see. My nigga is real, bro. This is why he gonna always be my brother for life, no matter what. Because I know the heart that this man got. When he's passionate about something, bro, he's passionate about something. No matter if we disagree or not, at the end of the day, it's all for a better cause. Period. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. This is why I told you, you meant for something crazy. Bro. I know that for a fact. I'm telling you that. This is why we get along so well. Sure. Because I know why you meant for something crazy. I'm telling you, this is gonna be so glorious to see, bro, when he gonna get you and be like, dang, I know for a purpose. And here's the thing, right? And this is why I always said, bro, I'm not shedding on them because you got Christians, like I know even in my family, right? I got my family that, that's heavy believers, right? But they study the Quran just to have an understanding of the Quran. For sure. Just to have a conversation. So because I said what I said doesn't mean I'm not gonna have a conversation. I'm not gonna shut her down because I want to know where she's coming from. Come on, like you know me, for like sure. You know how I operate, right? Y'all know how I'm going to have an understanding where it is because I'm inquisitive. I'm even take it like I don't let just stuff go. Sometimes I question my pastor, like, yo, you said this, why is this? Right. All right, let me go back and study that to see where I get out of it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a person that's easily. I'm not a follower. I'm a natural leader. That's just who I am. It don't matter what you say to me. I can care less. I got to go to where the source is to see, okay, what are you saying? Lead me to where you want me to go so I can see what you're saying, right? And I will take it what you're saying. I'll accept what you're saying. But the thing is, with me is I'm a true believer. You don't want to open your spirit to everything because you never know what that thing can get you to. That's true. You never know what that thing can turn you to or what can happen. Because I believe in that stuff, man. That stuff is real. Like, you opening your spirit to certain things, that's why you're like, yo, why I got an attitude for no reason? Yo, why the heck I feel so angry for no reason? Why the heck? Where is this depression coming from? You would never experience depression at all in life. Now you feeling depressed. That gateway to certain things is so real. That's why I don't let my son to watch everything. Even me personally, before I go to bed, I don't watch everything because that stuff is a gateway. That stuff is real. We are spiritual beings, right? We're in the natural, but at the end of the day, we have a spirit that's living in us. That stuff is real. It don't matter what you believe in. You know that stuff is real. Period. We are spirit beings. That's why we have emotions. That's why we have physical feeling or emotive feelings about different things, how we react to certain things. We get sad when we see certain things. We get happy when we see certain things. If you just was a person, you would have no emotion. If you were just a thing, you would have no emotion. But that's why we feel certain things, because we it's spiritual. So at the end of the day, I really be mindful of what I open my spirit to. So that's more so a lot of things we were just saying too. It's just like, all right, what I'm gonna open up to. So because I'm gonna be understanding, don't mean I had to open my spirit to that, but I want to get where you coming from.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Let me see where you at. All right, cool. I'm gonna take that back and study to see, okay, where that line at. But like you said, the reason why I said, okay, I still want to have her, because like you said, that's still an opportunity for me to say something that made, you know what, that I never thought it that way. Or even you can just get it. Something just from God, just like, let me say something. You ain't even realize, where the heck that came from.
Right.
But you said something that like, shoot, man, I ain't even realize that.
Right.
Or D or Juice could say, like, you could say something that's not even like trying to be spiritual or just like trying to get you, but she could take it and be like, let me study that real quick, and that take her to somewhere else. Bro, that's how God work, bro. It's just so crazy. So, and again, I'm striving to be better every day. I'm nowhere near perfect. That's why I don't claim to be perfect. That's why I'm afar. I'm never going to judge nobody, bro, because I know I'm still dealing with myself every single day. But then I know what's right to me. I know what's right, what I believe in. I know what I stand on, and I'm not one time in any fashion I never said y'all wrong or y'all this, that, or that, right? I would never call nobody out, because I know what we're striving to be. But I do believe there's going to become a point where it's like God will get our attention, and if we choose to listen and we choose to obey it, we choose to take heed to it, that's our decision. He give us that autonomy to have that free will to make that decision. That's good.
This was a 2-part.
Oh yeah.
This is a
Good
great.
job.
This is a great.
My man crying on the episode, bro. I love you, bro.
No, I think-
That's
Bro.
crazy.
You want to separate this, Joe.
Okay.
No, I'm not separating episodes.
I'm be honest with you.
It's
I
2
wanted
hours.
to, I wanted
That's
to
a
say
good
I wanted to say one other thing, right? Because he said something about Jesus was amongst the people, and you said something about he used a donkey, right? And I'll be thinking about Kendrick Lamar's song "How Much a Dollar Costs," because what's your interpretation of a donkey today? And I'll give you an example, because y'all are not drummers. What's your smallest top time on your drums?
That's 8. What I got, a 10-inch.
10,
Yeah.
12, and 14?
I have 10, 12. Yes, 14. No,
All right.
10, 12, 16.
So the times is the 2 drums at the top of the drums that go doo 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 doo, right? So back in the day, time would be like
14, 16.
14, 16, 16, 18, some big ass joints, right? So if we went in a church that had them big ass times in 2024, nigga had a 16 and an 18 right here, like all looking crazy. What's the first thing you do if you walked in that
That
church?
nigga suck.
You laugh, right?
Yep.
But that nigga suck.
Real talk, right?
But this is the
Right.
thing. What if he get on there
And kill it.
and he tough?
Yep.
That's today's version of a donkey. I'll give you another example, right? If we saw a homeless person smell like all types of exotic shit, right? Stink. Holes all in his sneakers, everything. He's sitting out there like, no, what you want to do is you want to put your money in a such and such, this, that, and the third. I'm like, nigga, what you talking about? You homeless. But where did he come from, though? He might have reached a level of success in his lifetime that we never, ever saw, or we might not ever reach in our life. But we're judging that donkey because he's a broken clock. A broken clock is right twice a day. But it's wrong for the rest of the day. We don't know when God is using who. So we really don't.
That's tough.
We get it, but we really don't get it, because the checklist that you gave me, that I got to do all these things to get into heaven, how many people got crucified with Jesus?
2 other people
What did the other person do?
believed in who he was.
The only thing he said was,
Remember me?
We doing everything. We deserve this. This man ain't do nothing wrong. He had a sincere moment, and that sincere moment, Jesus said, "Today thou shalt be with me in paradise."
But the reason why, because he believed in who he was. So the whole goal is, again, what we talk about is believing that Christ is who he is, believing that he is the Son of Man, believing that he is that, because he said, "Hey, Father, believe me, remember me in paradise." When I'm saying that, I'm believing who you are. He believing who he is. That's the whole thing. The whole point of salvation is believing who he is, believing that he did what he did and who he is. If we believe in who he is and did what he did, then try to walk in the things that he said do and do the things. And we're never going to be perfect in any fashion. But the thing is, we're striving and we're trying to, and that's why we were able to repent. But when we truly repent, we're turning away. So what I mean is that we're no longer doing those things that we're trying to do. We're doing things. So if you're struggling in fornication, I'm not going to open up myself to, if I know I'm struggling in fornication, I know I'm sleep, I'm not going to be on my phone late night, midnights. I'm not going to do certain things that's going to tempt me to open up those doors, right? If I'm struggling in rob or stealing, right? I'm not going to be in avenues. I'm not going to put myself in situations that's going to put me to do that, because that's helping me turn away from those things I'm struggling with. If I'm on drugs, if I was struggling in drugs, I'm not going to be around drug dealers. I'm not going to be around the same places that I was. If I'm struggling in drinking, I'm not going to go to bars and different things that I'm struggling in those things I'm trying to truly turn away from and really walk the straight and narrow what he want me to do. And doesn't mean we're still not going to struggle. You got people that still struggling in lying. You got people that still struggling in gossiping. You got people that still struggling in all types of things. Sin is sin in God's eyes at the end of the day.
Yeah, I struggle every day with something.
Every day we all do.
Everybody do.
Every day. But the thing is, with the difference of true repentance thing, we're striving. God sees our heart. He see that we actually working on it. So when he actually see that you really want to do better, he will help you. He'll help you just not to do certain things. Think about people that have been on drugs, people that really want to turn away from it. How they be able to get a story? Hey, I've been on drugs for 20 years. That's not just coincidence. That's Christ helping them stay away from those avenues that will get them back on track, because he's seen their heart. They really want to stop. People that say, "Oh, I want to stop," but they really don't believe it in their heart, they still out there doing it. That's why you hear them say, I'm going to get the rehab. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get there. But your heart not really there. Right? Your heart not really in tune to really want to stop and do those things. And Christ look at the heart.
I'm really going to do that with somebody. I'm not. I mean, she cool. She be on my live. She live in Arizona. She been saying she going to go to rehab. And she keeps saying, I'm not ready. I'm like, yo, listen. You not gonna be. It's never gonna be a perfect time to go to rehab.
Yeah. Speaking of social media, this is a crazy transition. It's been good though. First off, fellas, this was great. Yeah. This is great.
I think last week was the funniest episode.
This is real.
Best.
This is why it's authentic. This is why it's authentic. And the thing, shout out. First off, niggas, stop trying to be so quick. Podcasts go for like 3 hours sometimes, bro. Real talk, bro. When it's a good conversation, bro. Do you want to get fired?
Do you want to
get fired? That's what you want. Niggas know who you are because of
$3.99 is crazy, bro.
Sorry, this is authentic. Do you want to get fired for authentic, bro?
You have
a time frame, bro?
Wait, you said people know me because what?
From the pod, bro. You really Coach Jew from the pod. You are a podder now, bro.
So you think because people know me just because of this?
No, I know you, but I'm saying, bro, you really are a potter now. Like, understand, like you, listen, catch. I'm a bodybuilder, right? But Negro's starting to know me for, yo, you a part of that podcast. We are potters, bro. At the end of the day, that's what we are.
I just asked the question.
So we're gonna open up to that. We're gonna open up to that avenue.
Juice was rushing us?
Yeah, I say, yo, you want to break this down into 2 parts?
No, Negro.
I didn't say, yo, it's time to go. I said, yo, you want to break
how
this
many
down into 2
episodes
parts?
hit this nigga say, yo, wrap this up? I could go to at least 5 when he was like, yo, wrap this up.
Yo, hold up. Was his original thing was, yo, we going to do a pause for an hour.
Bro, it's a pod, bro.
That's true, but I guess the authentic part of it is the
we go longer. Yeah, I don't mind. I ain't say, yo, I'm about to be out.
That conversation.
I actually do got to leave, but I'm like, no, I'm cool.
Because think about it. When niggas really get together and talk, this is out, nigga. We had hours of conversation. Where's nigga morning time?
Because the crazy part is once the camera go off, sometimes we
still here talking.
Yeah.
This nigga won't leave until like 3 hours after the pod is over.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be here.
Shoot, Jonesy last time left 2 hours after the pod. Nigga, we order whole food and everything when you leaving. After the pod, like it's brotherhood coming together. If you gotta go, nigga, go. You fired. Nigga.
I think sometimes you get those pods though, where it's like sometimes it's gonna be an hour. Sometimes it's gonna be hour and a half. Sometimes we might get 2.5, bro, because the conversation is that good.
Yeah.
And if it's keeping us that intensely focused, it might keep the viewer the same way.
That's the
it's
thing,
like,
bro.
Sometimes you gotta understand that, and some people, we always want people wanting more, but sometimes you don't want to. We're not gonna come back to this conversation the start of next episode. So it's just like,
And shout out to
finish
niggas that's
right
hitting up Champ, man. That's like showing the love to the pod, bro. It's really
To
people that's
everybody,
really
yeah.
Everybody
watching the pod and really getting something out of this, man. We appreciate y'all love, bro. That's real. And like I said, this is what we wanted to create because this is us every day, and to highlight that platform is what we want to do. But here's the thing, I'm gonna say this: if we invite you to the pod, bro, don't get hot and upset. What we talking about to unfollow people, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when we talk in the pod, we talk in the pod. At the end of the day, we still gonna leave with love, bro.
It's all love, man.
They always get mad at my man Chet, man. Cause
shout
my
out to
man,
my-
they can't take.
Man, listen.
Let me get some of this pink with me.
One thing I learned, bro.
That's the problem.
Being me, one thing I learned is people going either like the honesty or they not. Everybody say they want honesty, they want communication. Well, you run into somebody like me who's gonna be honest and communicate thoroughly with you, and I'm not leaving the conversation until we both have an understanding of what's going on. Then that's where you know what I mean? You got to deal with that yourself. Like I tell people all the time, that's between you and the Lord. Like once I'm done out of the conversation, that's between you and the Lord, bro. I don't got nothing to do with that. Like whenever anybody leave here or my presence or my conversations, it's always love. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't got nobody blocked on my Instagram. I don't got nobody blocked on my phone. Like I don't do those kind of things. I feel like every relationship is talk aboutable until it's not. But we have to have the conversation to find out if we're ever going to talk again or we're not. And that's it. But when it comes down to that, people going to do what they do. But the thing is, after what I do respect is when the heat dies down and everything boils over, people understand, yo, he did not disrespect me. He was there for good intention. The conversation was good with good intentions, and that's that. And they come back. That's all,
Bro.
good.
Yeah, for sure. And my thing is, right, the reason why I like this joint is because you know how like some Jones is like Gilly said it before, like some people that be coming on the
Did
pod.
you just shit your money for the ball Tuesday?
I ain't saying you nothing, bro. Look, read it again, bro. We'll talk about it another time. But listen, Gilly said, like, you know, some certain podcasts, like even with what's the Drink Champs, right? Mm-hmm. Some people that come on, they be like, yo, I'm not answering certain questions. You know why I like this, Joe? Yeah. You know why I like this, Joe? Is because we don't text each other through the week like, yo, these are questions we're gonna ask the person that's coming on, or to each other. Right. That's why when we say it's
real authentic, bro.
We might see a topic, we might bring it up. Sometimes we might just exit. Like sometimes I freestyle a question, Mav might freestyle a question, Jones might freestyle a question, you might freestyle a question, and we just go off and we have a dialogue like that. That's why I'm like, I don't never be in a rush because I'm vibing.
Nigga, you my brother. Nigga,
We be
brother,
vibing.
Come together.
That's why it's authentic. Through life, through the week, because most of the times.
No, F all that, champ. Don't get mad at my nigga if we having a conversation, bro. That's anybody. I'm tired of it. If I can argue with my bro and we like, nigga, I love you at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, period, bro. Like, I'm sick of, yo, get your man. No, I'm not getting he a grown man, bro. I'm not getting my man, bro.
what
You a
happened,
grown
though?
man and you argue. I'm just saying in general, niggas be coming at me like, yo, what's up with your man? He always doing it. Bro, he a grown man. You gonna argue with him back. You talking back. That's not my responsibility. Right. That's my nigga. He gonna argue, you gonna argue. Y'all grown men. Long as y'all don't get disrespectful, whenever it get too crazy, I always intervene. Cause I'm always the middleman of everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of nobody. That's one thing. That's what it is. I'm not scared of nobody and what it is. But at the end of the day, my brother is my brother, my brother is my brother. You my homie. I'm not gonna let it go crazy. If y'all decide to go crazy, that's gonna be on y'all. That's how I am. That's on y'all. Y'all gonna make that decision. But at the end of the day, if you gonna talk back, you talking back. He gonna talk back. But one thing, he is talk to him. That's it.
Yeah,
It's talking.
That's it.
No, you know,
You handle the fire, you handle the fire,
but you said it
bro.
earlier too about him, right? That with Mav, he's competitive. I don't care if it's down to like who can get to the corner.
He can be competitive and know he wrong. It's still gonna be competitive.
Right, and that's the thing.
Half the time he wrong when it's basketball. He wrong.
No.
I'm just a
He'll
shooter.
shoot 50 shots and get mad if you don't pass it to him after the second two.
the thing
And he
is-
just shot 50.
The thing is, right, with him is
He handled that.
if he's going to be wrong, you better make sure that wrong is 100% wrong. Don't leave no cracks in it.
Sure.
Don't leave the cracks in the wrong. Like if you slip up with one thing, if you miss word, especially if you miss word something, don't miss word something. And they be like, well, you then and then he gonna be like, no, no, hold on now. So I do get it. You know what I'm saying? But he's very competitive. I knew him like that since I met him. He's just super competitive. No matter if it's debating, basketball, football, or
Yeah,
his
man, I'm
life.
tired of niggas getting
He just-
butthurt about that. Dude,
Like,
bro.
don't be
Sick of
mad. Like, I'm trying to tell you, he really a good guy. Don't let that argument be like, oh, I hate this dude. No, he not that type of dude you hate.
But they go to me like I'm his pop,
Unless you-
bro.
unless you
Don't
somebody's
go to
husband.
me, bro.
Some niggas just don't know. How to
Unless you
stay-
somebody's husband.
Some niggas just don't know how to stay within the confines of the conversation though. So if we talking basketball and I'm saying you trash,
Exactly.
and then
That's
you
what it
get
is.
to talking about somebody's wife, like
Yeah.
that's when you feel disrespected. But a lot of shit don't be disrespectful. A lot of shit is like he's better at talking trash than you,
Yeah.
and that's getting to you, and that's corny.
And the thing is,
That's mostly what it is.
some of the time this nigga know he not better than you in ball, but if he know he can get in you in your head, he gonna get in you. Like the argument that I respect is you and Zell. That's a true blueprint how to argue with you, bro.
For sure.
That's a true blueprint. You know that's true, bro.
Going from literally somebody I've never met before to somebody I truly like is cool. Like Zell is cool as shit, bro. Cause now we shake hands every time we see each other. We still talk our shit.
Y'all just argued last week.
We was mad.
He didn't want to be on your
that
team.
nigga said,
last-
just don't pick me no more. Cause nigga telling me to get on defense and then don't stick defense when we only.
I
down
was
2
frying
points.
you, bro. That's
and I
why.
made,
You
bro,
wasn't
I made
sticking no
3
defense.
shots in a row to bring us back. We down 1 point. These niggas stop sticking defense. Don't tell me to stick defense then. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what? But shout out to Zell because that's how we argue. He never threatened me. He never felt like he was threatened. Like, we talk shit, call each other bums for 2 hours straight, and then we shake hands like, all right, bro, be safe.
That's
Like,
the
it's so
real.
weird. Like,
That's
it's so
the
crazy.
blueprint. If you not like,
Shout out Zell, man.
if you not like how we are, like
I had
real
Scotty
brother.
mad at me last week. I ain't like that.
But that's-
I don't like when Scotty mad at me.
Scotty was mad.
Scotty
He was
won't-
hot.
Scotty won't shake
Scotty
his hand.
never argued. Scotty was hot. But the thing is, that's true old head. They didn't take it beyond nigga. I want
No,
nothing.
yeah, Scotty-
It was straight. And you didn't even take it that far. You already knew.
I'm not a threatener, bro. I don't threaten people's
Bro.
lives when we talking about basketball or
You
rap
didn't-
or
No.
whatever.
Time out. Wait. That one night.
Yeah, he was on
with
rare
you and
form.
Solo. Then Skinny
But that's-
said. Skinny was like, "Oh, I'm getting my kid. I'm out." He talking about killing each other. I said, bro, it's not that deep, bro.
Oh, what happened? Me and Solo?
Remember Solo? I think y'all was going for the ball. He took your knee. He hit your leg by
Oh,
accident.
yeah, when I was at the 3 line, he literally jumped his whole body weight.
But
on
what I'm
me.
saying is that's
That's
niggas.
true,
That's niggas that don't. That's niggas that don't. Like me and Juice is nigga. We your brothers. That's different. That like we would never cross the line. No matter how much we argue, we gonna never cross certain
I be
lines.
cussing Juice out. I be cussing
For
Juice
sure.
out in text after
Like,
the gym. And
He know. He know
Oh, they
me.
respond.
I'm not even gonna respond to this nigga. Like he don't even know it's so far we can go. Like
Yeah.
nigga, I'm not even gonna entertain you. Like I'm gonna just shut you
Yo,
off.
I remember not the last time I was there, probably the one before that. He was
remember
going
that,
back and
Joe.
forth. But then we
You
get
just
on.
stop talking to him.
But then we get on Mav after dark. And then we. That's great. That's how it is though, bro. Cause like
Yeah, it don't carry over.
it don't carry over, bro. Cause I'm like he know me, I know him, and then most people that know that I play ball with, I don't argue.
Right.
You
I don't
bro.
argue in
You a real
basketball.
nigga for real, bro.
I don't
But what I'm
argue.
saying is, what I'm
Harry's
saying.
an over dapper, yo. Let's get that out the way.
That's my brother,
He's
bro.
an over
Yo,
dapper.
it's crazy. I met this
You know
nigga
how
through
many
him.
handshakes-
I met this nigga through him. But it's crazy.
How many handshakes Harry give off an episode?
But listen.
Me and Jonesy never shook hands.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it's so thorough how when brotherhood come together, this nigga met this nigga through me, and they talk probably more than I talk to D. That's what crazy. Like me and this nigga, like that's my man. I met him through this nigga, like, but that's my guy.
I
Like
ain't
that's
gonna lie.
When it's pure, it's pure.
That's
I ain't
my
gonna lie.
homie.
I do want to give my man his flowers, right? Last year, you know, some drafts that happened, and I think that following Monday we went to we spoke about this before. That following Monday we had what's that shit called? What's this shit called? The restaurant, not the restaurant. The joint we went to happy hour.
I don't know.
The joint on City Line, off of City Line.
Landmark.
Landmark. We had Landmark, right?
Yeah.
My guy, we was out. And then I think we went to Landmark a couple of days after, not Landmark, Blue Brook a couple of days after that. I think like on a Wednesday or Thursday. I had to drop my boy off in Conshohocken. You know, my boy had to go handle some business, handle some business out there. Handle some business, right? He went to drop them all. And then on my birthday, he came out. I mean, I never met his sister before that. Made sure we was good, had a good time. My boy was there, you know what I mean, for me the whole time. Made sure I was good. And I was going through that was like a birthday, this, that. I was like, yo, I'm like, I don't know how I would have made it.
But that's why niggas will never understand, like, like, this nigga he'd give you a time where it's like, yo, that's a real nigga. I think we a year in, right? This nigga came to my family cookout. Family, like, raw dog cookout. Like, I'm talking about the realest cookout that you would know. And you'll think, man, this nigga was best friends, like, for years. Yeah. Like, the way he just, like, my wife finally like, oh, that's man. Like, everybody, oh, that's the nigga. That's the nigga. My wife
thought I was an imaginary person.
Like,
she didn't think I really existed.
Bro, because we probably was together like, what, 3 to 4 times a week that time. Like, we bowling, like, probably four times out the week.
I just can't have his honesty.
Like, I'm just saying, bro, we had honesty. We had realness. We just had, but for him to, like, be able to, like, connect with my family, that, like, I'm talking about everybody, bro. Arguments with my cousins, betting my uncles, like, and my uncle, like, yo, I like that nigga. Like, I was like, yeah, that nigga.
That was the funnest cookout I ever been to,
bro.
I ain't gonna
it's lie. Like, after that, it's like, yeah, that's my brother. Like, that's where it transitioned from, that's my homie I'm cool with, to, like, that's my brother. Like, yo, that, once he got, and nigga, now you cool with my cousin Kev. Like, nigga, when you come around, they know it. Like, once you get to that point where it's like family involved, like D, like, that's why he my brother, because it's family involved. Like, that nigga around my mother-in-law, he know, like, my son know, like, that's when it's brotherhood now involved. When you're around my family, like, my peoples know who he is. Like, come to find out, he related to my godparents. Like, that, so it's deeper than just more than that. Like, this nigga really is family. So it goes to a different level, and just like, nigga, the person that you've been showing me from is just like, it's transitioning to like what we building here. And I think that's why people can relate to the pod from out of state, is like, this is real niggas coming together, bro. It's no like what I'm looking at, like pride or like or what is that word I'm looking for? Ego in the joint. Like, even when we had the little hiccup about the reels and stuff like that, it ain't that deep. Like, I'm laughing at the whole time.
I think that's the best part about it. I think that's the best part of it. And I was seriously having a conversation with Juice. We just was on the phone already, and we was talking about it. And I'm like, I think that's what I love about the chat, is where it's like, because most time it's me and you. Me and you are getting into something, and Jonesy or Juice will throw a joke in there and tear that joke up, and I'm cracking up like, yeah, that's a good way to kill the moment or whatever. Like, I like that though, because, and I told you, I'm like, bro, I'm bringing this out. That was bothering me. I'm like, how you gonna support Dev joke but not want to do this joke? Like, I just love the authenticness of that part of it, where it's like, we can literally talk about anything. We gonna get it out. Like, niggas ain't like, all right, cut this, hold on, we gonna cut this part. Like, we can talk about anything. I like that part of it, because that's what it's about, man. I want to be able to talk to y'all how I talk to all my other friends that's 20 years plus. Like, I really say, they know I'm gonna say what's on my mind. Like, I'm not a person to hide it. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Now, whether I run into you first or after, either way, you gonna get it both. So I don't count on this talking about your back. I'm saying what I'm saying at the moment.
But you know, you can always call me. If it's, you already know.
For sure, but if I know I'm gonna see you later, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna call you first.
But I'm saying, but that's one thing about you. You would never say nothing behind my back. I know for a fact.
I'm gonna talk about people to their face, for sure. That's the best part about being me. Listen, if you ain't like it, you just ain't gonna like it. But I mean, I expect the same though.
Right.
And that's why I say we challenge each other, because Juice is gonna tell me what's wrong with me. You gonna tell me what's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jonesy ain't had them interactions, but I can tell Jonesy gonna keep it a buck. I'm kind of scared of when Jonesy talks to me.
Like, if D say something that's like, the respect that we got for D is like, you know what? You're right.
Right. And it's not even an age thing though.
It's not.
It's just like the joke that it's an age thing.
Right.
He just got this kind of demeanor. He got a demeanor like my older brother. Right. Where it's like, when I talk, like, I just want you to listen. Like, I don't really want you to. And matter of fact, y'all met Chuck before, my cousin Chuck. Like, that's who he remind me of. Where it's like, I don't talk a lot. Right. But when I speak to you about some serious shit, I don't want you talking back. I just want you to listen for like 5-10 minutes, and then you can get all your shit off. But I'm gonna talk to you on what I need to say. All that other shit don't matter. And that's what he remind me of. And that's why I give him that utmost when he talking. But I give it utmost to all y'all. I feel like all y'all opinions are validated when y'all talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just be shunning y'all out. Like, I just want us to be able to respond to each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what is great about it. Like, you know what I mean?
This is why this was a perfect 4, bro. Like, I on some real talk, pod, right? I probably like demon on the ghost tip probably since COVID. Am I lying, D?
No, I ain't doing nothing.
Demon on the ghost tip
I ain't doing
since COVID, and I haven't talked to D since we were prepping for like a concert, and it kind of like faded. So I it's probably like 2 years, but as soon as I hit that nigga, I got you, bro. I knew it was bringing up God again, bro. It was just like it was just envisioned. This was something I just thought like, let's just do it. Let me just see what happens. But I don't know why y'all three came in my head. Like bro, it was just like
That was crazy. Yo. It's been good. Yeah. Episode 12. Wrap it up.
why you
Came in my head.
Bro.
Not the gangbang. Yo, what?
Yo, you can't say nothing to black people at all,
my
dog.
God, bro.
Nah,
Like,
you
why
be saying some
doing
crazy
that, bro?
stuff,
You
bro.
just gotta end it like
You
that.
be saying some crazy
just gotta
stuff, bro. I
end
ain't
it.
gonna
Wait,
hold you.
but I'm just saying, like, not that way. All right,
You could have just said it came to mind.
all right.
Came in my head.
You
It's
three
crazy.
came to mind, like it was
This
just.
nigga need a pause publicity.
I am about to start working on sounds. Like I got the laptop coming.
Hey,
I am gonna work on sound. Like we about to get a soundboard, bro.
For
So that's gonna be
sure.
crazy.
We the one that need the board. You gonna be the one saying all this shit.
Yeah, he ain't gonna pause. Let's pause.
But
I
I'll
can
be
bring it
honest.
back.
But I'll be honest. Be like, beep, 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 pause. Like
Hey,
we do got a soundboard coming. But no, like y'all, like bro, I think I hit Champa like right away. We was talking about names, right? It was just like, yo, Champ, I think I want to do this. But he was instant automatically. Nigga, why would I think about you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, me and Juice was just solid from knowing you, solid from ball. Why would I think about Juice being on pod? I don't know what type of.
And what's crazy is me knowing Juice longer. You was like, yo, that fourth person, bro. I got Juice. Juice just keep coming to mind. I'm like, bro, Juice will be good because I've done so many live. I've been doing lives with Juice for years, so I understand Juice and how he's gonna be. And I know our dynamic, and I know me and you are a lot alike. So only person I had to really get used to was Jonesy. But Jonesy just picks his spots. So it's not really somebody to get used to. He gonna do what the fuck he gonna do regardless. Right. So it really was. That's why after the first episode, I'm like, bro, this joint is blended.
I already knew, bro. I already knew, like, and think about it. When you go to live, I be sleep, bro. Not like, nigga, I gotta work. Y'all joint be like 24-hour job.
He called me late. He called me twice in 2 weeks.
Bro,
He like, yo, bro, what you doing?
Mad After Dark be if you're all nighter.
Just wait till I get
join Mad promo, bro. I'm trying to tell you, you good. Like you solid.
I be seeing that joint like, man, well,
bro, nigga, hey, yo, listen. Hey, yo, I go to lies you not, bro. I go to bed at 12 o'clock midnight. He on live. I'll wake up for the gym at 5:30. This nigga still on live.
For sure.
Still on live. For sure. So that's literally like an 8-hour job that he having. No live.
But it don't be no live where I don't tell them niggas to follow the pod, man. Like,
for sure, nigga. This love, nigga. This is our pod, bro.
Fuck with y'all. That's
this
the
is
good
our
part,
pod, bro.
Like, so.
But it's just like it was just the perfect four. I can't think no other four, bro. To like, and then when niggas missing, here's what I like pod that y'all don't know. Like we bring y'all to real authentic, right? This is why I love y'all, right? Nobody's getting paid for this to bring y'all content. Niggas down right now and they wills. Catching Ubers and come up here, right? Your man H don't live where it's convenient.
At all. I don't even accept the run up here.
It's not convenient.
They do. I'm probably the bus is.
You got niggas, whatever time that we state, you got Jonesy who's a father that got stuff he got to do. As soon as we say the time to record and bring content to you guys, everybody be like, yo, we going to make that work. No matter what the situation is, bro, we going to make that work. You don't know how much I appreciate niggas for that. That's real niggas. That's real brotherhood.
Nigga, Jonesy crazy. He told me to forfeit the first game of a tournament to come here.
Bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I did not doubt, bro. I did not doubt that you wasn't gonna make it. I knew it was gonna be a way that you still was gonna come.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like at no way, bro. I did not doubt that he wasn't gonna make it. I don't know how it was gonna happen, but I just knew Juice was still gonna be here. Like that's why I didn't entertain what he was saying. Like it's just like I appreciate that. So I know at the end of the day, bro, we gonna blow up. We at the point now where we building our brand, we building our our marketing, we building who we are, but we have authentic viewers that's watching. We gonna go because y'all want this authenticity. Y'all want this realness, bro. We had all different type of conversations, bro, and just us being real. That's just what we're doing.
My man got roses on his head, so we gotta give him his flowers. Y'all don't understand that sometimes we record this shit so late because we gotta get everybody's schedule together, and H still got this shit ready by Wednesday. Now, whether it post on Wednesday is YouTube's fault, but he be ready, and that shit is, y'all don't understand how much editing and all that shit he do. He do the
a
clips,
time frame,
all that stuff. So that's mind you, going on like 3 vacations in the last 2 weeks.
Right.
Niggas still get the videos right. So shout out to H for that, man. That's big.
Yo,
I definitely salute
he
that,
do the
bro,
reels,
for
get
sure.
the videos
I
together.
don't even be wanting to chart WNBA at night. There be 2 games. This nigga be charting 3. This is gonna be a long pod. If this come out Wednesday, this nigga's the best nigga in the game for sure. This
It
show
will
like
be out
3
Wednesday
hours.
at 6 p.m.
Yeah, we gonna have, and then I feel like everybody gonna have their own personal reel. Like this one was different. Like this one was
great.
way sustained.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you now before you text me, nigga. You could clip the part of me crying. It's cool.
No, we can all that.
For sure.
Now that's gonna take us to the moon. That's gonna take us to the fucking moon.
That's a different element that my nigga never listen.
Yo, man.
I expect this. I expect to see that. Like, nigga, I'm your brother. Like, I expect. Like, we don't have a 20-year, but nigga, we almost like 5 years in.
For sure.
But
It's just
sometimes
about
that 5 years in,
Like
deeper than
like my favorite saying, bro, time don't dictate decisions, situations do. And I feel like we've been through a lot. I've been through some stuff with you I ain't never been in with some of my 20-year friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we done had to almost get busy together. No fighting type. Not that other shit.
Not that other shit.
real talk.
So it's stuff like that. So for sure, like, you know what I mean? Met your family, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
for real, y'all almost got into a little scuffle with
for
other
sure,
people.
nigga,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's crazy. Me and Mav be in the wildest places and we never about to fight.
Bro, it was the, but it was
that's
the.
because I'm the-
We talked about it though.
when you met, so all right, what's crazy is before we close out, because I know H probably trying to close his joint.
I ain't trying to close it
Me
off.
and Juice-
Nigga, I'm home.
Me and Juice knew each other for over 10 years now, right? The first like 5, we didn't even know each other on Instagram. We literally used to see each other at the ball court when we pulled up. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
Oh,
What you got? Dabbers to change the sound?
No, you know, shit crazy.
Oh man, we want to be authentic about it.
Yo,
He
we
putting
need
the
it.
Berkey
Yo,
on us.
can you give us a day when you can stay the whole time? Can you give us a day when you can stay the whole time?
I just stayed with
Bro, we just did like exactly.
Can you give us a day where you don't have to leave right away? Your car here now?
Ain't no coaching Sunday nights.
No, I ain't no coaching.
All right, bro. I love you, man.
Only thing coaching is not mine.
Yeah, come on now.
I love you, bro.
Don't say nothing. H gonna have to edit out. Don't say nothing. H gonna have to edit out.
I don't care.
Ooh. Oh, we ain't talking about our game night either, Juice, but we'll talk about that another time.
That game night was fucking ass. Love y'all, man. I'm just saying.
That's why I went to sleep.
Yo.
But go ahead. This last point. We about to get out of here. Go ahead.
But yeah, nah. So like, you know what I mean? Me knowing Juice for so long, but Juice got the calm me though. Like, I mean, the rowdy me. So I never used to bring him nowhere. But now, like in this age where I'm like calmer and I'm chilling and I don't be trying to get people on shit, like, he never really got to experience that because I be on chill shit now. But you got to still see the end of the BS.
That's why we brothers, nigga. Saved our lives, nigga. Not even saved our lives. Just like, nigga, we got more to lose than little niggas.
Oh, before we get out of here, podcast, I'm gonna get a haircut before this when ManFest come up.
That fest gonna be. Listen, get your tickets now. I ain't get my ticket yet. I'm trying to get a free ticket because I'm brotherhood.
Trying to
but-
get a free ticket.
That
Can-
pool costs $30. That pool cost
Listen.
me $1,300.
Listen, I'm gonna bring liquor, bro.
I'm supplying. I'm supplying that.
What if I bring? What if I bring like 2 more bottles, 3 more bottles?
I'm supplying all the liquor, bro.
Look, he
I'm
don't let
spending $600.
he don't let his friends get a pass. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy, yo?
If my mom want to come, she need to get a ticket.
Like, I'm gonna get my ticket. D, you not coming for real?
D gotta come, bro.
Bro, you gotta come, bro. It's his birthday.
I would come, but I don't know.
No, bro, we'll be together. We gonna
put
lead.
y'all-
We gonna come together and lead
You
together.
think I did?
I'm putting you in the marriage section. I'm putting y'all in the marriage.
Bro, we gonna come
Put it
together.
in the
Yo,
marriage
I
section.
need to go. No, talking about. I need to go with you. Understand what I'm saying? I need to go with you.
Yeah, because once H get too crowded,
I need to go with
it's
you.
over for him. So.
I need to go with you, dude. That's what I'm saying. Last year was crazy.
Podcast.
Last year was crazy.
Yeah, cut the
we told her,
cameras.
but
Yeah,
last
we
year was
gonna say that for
crazy.
all the podcasts.
But no, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, again, this was amazing conversation. So next week is just gonna get better. But episode 12, man, this is what we do, right? We authentic, man. Just brothers coming together, real friendship, real talk. And we appreciate the love, man. We've been getting mad love from y'all, bro. Mad super love from y'all. So at the end of the day, we're gonna keep going. Like, we understand what it takes to build. We understand what it takes to grow. and we here for the sacrifice, right? These Negroes, these brothers is here sacrificing weekly for y'all. Understand the sacrifice that we taking to be real, to be authentic. So tune in again, episode 12, Wednesday at 6 p.m. We appreciate y'all, man.
With pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told how them cats was lying, I can promise it ain't pathologic, it's catastrophic, heartbreaking.